Big shout out to all the hot moms out there from the boys here at the Afternoon Delight podcast. We see you, ladies. We see you, ladies. All the hot moms out there that love us. They can't help but love us. We're hot dads. What is the term? Bops? What was the
Bops, the Bop House.
Bops? Yeah, yeah, that's what we are.
Is that what that is?
Yeah,
No,
I guess.
you would be a DILF.
Damn.
DILF. DILF.
Dad, hey, I like that.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
I'm kind of left out. I don't have kids, so I'm just. You know what? I'm a Bilf. I'm a Bob.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uncle
like
Bob.
that,
Uncle
I like
Bob.
that.
Bob thinking outside the box.
Bob Gabe.
Yeah, Bob's always thinking outside the box.
I'm just kind of hoping somebody sees me that way. You know what I'm saying?
There's someone for everybody,
I
Bob.
feel like that's gonna catch on, bro. Bill.
Yeah.
Your number one fan out there.
Exactly.
There's somebody out there.
Where's Jason at? I'm sure Jason would agree.
You would agree. By the way, this is the Afternoon Delight podcast with the boys, and Angela today is joining us. She's going to keep us grounded, guys. We have to have a female on the show to keep us grounded and to set us straight, because we get a little off every now and then. And we show a little bit of our, especially Art, he's a chauvinist pig. He's always attacked, making sandwiches and barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen. He's horrible, Angela. He's horrible.
Should be,
horrible.
That's all right.
No, I'm kidding.
Wasn't it
I'm kidding.
Then they call that the golden times or
Exactly.
the golden era.
The golden era.
Yeah.
I'm not touching that one.
I was saying, damn, Art. Usually that's me that people accuse me of. Right? Great. The heat is off me now.
The heat is off, and the gentleman sitting to the right of me.
Yeah.
It is the older version of Justin Bieber.
Hell yeah. Hey, as long as I don't go broke.
Hey, marry money. Marry money.
Yeah,
That's how to do it. That's
Marry
how to
money.
do it. Yeah. No, I'm already married. Shut up. This is fine.
Make that known.
Yeah.
He is married.
I'm married.
Bob's looking.
Happily married.
Yeah.
Happily married.
Yeah, no, Mrs. Prime, Art loves you very much. He talks about you all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for
Always in a good way.
Thank you.
Give him another 2 shots, and we'll see what
Thank you.
happens.
All right, let's go.
No. If we give him another 2 shots, and he'll keep telling
He
us how much
gets more. He gets more lovey-dovey.
He
does.
I like that.
That's what he
How
talks
about you,
about
Angela?
all the time.
After a few drinks, are you let's party, or are you just mellow and lovable and smiling and happy?
It depends on what I'm drinking. Vodka, it's gonna be a messy night. Yeah.
Is that a bad thing, or I don't know?
Yeah.
Does that sound like you're saying it's a bad thing?
It could be.
It could be.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
could be.
But
with vodka, man. Go ahead.
I like my tequila. I'm a tequila girl.
Yeah,
baby.
We do lots and lots. There was like our fourth bottle of
it's over
tequila.
there. Yeah, it's over there.
We love. What's your favorite tequila brand there?
I honestly don't know.
I'm the same way. Just tequila.
Just tequila. The darker ones though, the darker liquor. I know that. Yeah.
The darker ones.
So the gold.
The gold, yeah. That's your what do you call it? What is that brand? I can't never remember that.
Well, Jose Cuervo had a gold.
Yeah, they have a gold.
Salsa had a gold with
Don
a worm in it.
Julio's white, right?
Don Julio, but no, you can get Don Julio on both.
Yeah.
You can get Don Julio on both.
They have like a brown or darker bottle that.
Patron makes a dark one too.
Yeah, Patron does make a dark one.
See, I like Patron. I like Patron, but people make fun of me for liking Patron.
No,
I'm like,
Patron's the only way to
why?
go.
So good. Yeah, it's good.
No, back in the day when we were doing happy hours at the Outback.
Yeah, I remember those days.
It was 6 Fosters, 32-ounce Fosters, and 4 shots of Patron. And it was on to the next bar.
Yeah, if you made it. Or
did.
you were busy opening the car door of Bob's truck and throwing up at the Outback before we got to the next place.
There you go.
Hey, I'm good.
Usually after the Outback, you're 6 Fosters, 4 Patrons. Then it was on to Tories.
The Tories.
And you drank vodka cranberry the rest of the night while singing karaoke.
And while I was up there singing Easy Like Sunday Morning.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
I love it.
Sounds like a good time.
And then an undisclosed location somewhere in the Central Valley, the man with the most popular casting couch in the Central Valley, the Hoochie Daddy. Hoochie Daddy.
We lost the couch today.
The couch.
I've got my couch behind me too.
Yeah.
I've got my casting couch too. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Showing
We
you
could have
up,
two
huh?
couches. We could have 2 couches today.
Shout out to you.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, see, this is where my brain just went in the opposite direction.
Yeah,
But we're cool.
I didn't even spot it. I was like, oh, shit.
That's
yeah,
so funny.
This podcast, we're going to dive into the wild world of Reddit, relationship posts, the drama, the heartbreaks, just the wisdom hidden between the lines. I love that. We're going to dive into some weird ones. We always have a music one, so I got a music one because I'd like to get Art's take on this because it's kind of that, and it's kind of the millennial thing because I think
on me.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. don't start singing those songs.
Yeah, it's a millennial thing. Music.
Music.
I
It
love
was
that
the
song.
70s and 80s thing. Yeah, Aha was incredible back then. Their first music video with the drawings, then go into real life. Man, that was a great video.
Yeah.
Walking away. I don't know what to say.
Easy, Bob.
Yeah, you sound so good, bro. We're gonna get flagged.
Yeah, that was copyright infringement. That sounded just like whoever the dude is that sings that song.
It was Aha.
Aha. I think he had a name though, Bob. I don't think he went around just saying my name's Aha.
No, the name of the group was Aha.
I know that. I'm saying the lead singer.
His name was Fred Wilson.
Yeah.
Fred, you sure?
Yeah.
Are you bullshit? I can't trust you
He's lying to
sometimes.
us.
Yeah,
He gives you that look like he's serious, but he's
His
full
name
of
was
shit.
Jeff.
He's full of shit. Art's the guy you want to get,
What?
when you get pulled over by a cop, because Art's
yeah.
just going to lie his way out of the fucking ticket somehow. Yeah, that's Art.
Yeah, I do.
Love that.
Yeah, we're going to dive into the music one. There was a great topic there on the music, and I actually picked that one just for you guys because I think,
Appreciate it.
I was actually talking to Angela earlier when we were testing a thing, just, the music that came out in the 90s and the early 2000s, and it was titled alternative rock and grunge and, kind of the punk scene coming back and how that music was written more around the teenage individual, heartbreak and being mean to each other and just an outlet for teenagers to go and listen to, and where you don't have that today. You don't have that type of music today. So I want to get your take on it because it's
maybe
actually
like mainstream wise, it's all like that. But yeah, I still
I had I don't know if you guys are into metal at the time, but metal helps me. I love listening to metal on the way to work, and it just fucking cools me down and calms me down before I have to deal with the work, the next 8 hours. And then on the way home, I'm listening to smooth jazz because I just want to get some fucking sleep.
Yeah.
But
John will have the metal full blast on the way to work. You'll hear.
Hell yeah, dude.
I do.
John's all about that boom bop, boom bop. You like Korn, right? Don't you?
I love Korn.
Yeah, I always see you or hear you.
Seven Dust, Metallica, still my band,
That's
go-to
under that
band.
new metal.
Yeah,
I grew up with new metal.
That's the post right there that we're going to talk about. So I kind of want to get your guys' take on that one. We have some weird ones. We have a lot of relationship ones. Some of them, I think. I'm very interested to see how you guys go with a specific one that I think Angela, we talked about it at work. Angela knows which one I'm talking about. I'm kind of curious to see how Angela goes about that situation and what kind of advice she gives that female on that. And I'm kind of curious how the guys go because I talked about this last night at work. I used to have that room, but it was a computer room and everybody got to use it. I never locked it and kept people out, but that was my space. So we're going to get into that too as well. And Julian, you want to start us off with that first one?
Oh, you want me to read mine first?
Yeah, you go with that one. That's the one that I think is going to set the tone for the rest of the Reddit post.
All right. So the title is repeatedly getting friend zoned because of no chemistry.
Yes.
And it goes, "Hi everyone. I, 30M, am getting stuck on figuring out the chemistry part of dating. I have been rejected over 500 times in about a decade of trying. So far, I've been on a first date because of it. Women usually reject/ghost me or turn me down before it happens, and many opt to be friends.
Mm.
I was talking to a 32F the other week, and she told me, "You're absolutely one of the most genuine men I've met and have a lot to offer. Any woman would be lucky to have you." Then turned me down on a coffee/ice cream date. She told me that she didn't feel the spark and wanted to stay friends. Other women have told me that if a girl doesn't feel something flipping in her stomach when she talks to you, she won't date you. Any advice would help. I don't know how chemistry happens.
All right, I say we start with Angela on this one. What is the spark? What is that flipping thing in your stomach?
Hey, can I cuss on here?
Oh,
Yes,
hell
you
yeah.
can.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
We encourage
I
it.
think I just think it's fucking bullshit. I think the spark that women say, "Oh, I didn't feel the spark on the first date." I think that's such bullshit. Um, how are you supposed to feel? I mean, you can have chemistry with somebody, right?
Right.
But that doesn't mean you're meant to be with them.
Right.
Of course you're gonna have chemistry with somebody, like let's say you're on a first date and you guys are getting fucked up and drinking and having a good time. Yeah, you're gonna feel that spark, right?
Mhm.
Right.
But I don't know. I think you need to get to know somebody before and build the spark.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah, I
Um,
and for me, I get from prior shows, I always get laughed at because they say love at first sight is lust. And I always say no, I've always felt that's a big deal, love at first sight. You see someone, you fall in love with that person, but everyone keeps now this new generation says that's lust. That's not love. How do you feel about that?
I see. I agree with that.
You agree with
Yeah,
that?
I don't believe okay, so I used to believe in love at first sight. And I don't know if it's like the trauma I've been through with men throughout the years that have made me not believe that anymore, but yeah, I don't I think a real true long-lasting relationship is hard work.
Yep.
And you earn the spark. You earn the love. So I don't believe in like love at first sight.
Let me swing over to Art first here.
Huh?
Do you think that this guy with the friend zone, do you think it's something that has a lot to do with social media and everyone having options now? Like that isn't,
Yeah, most
they may
definitely.
have that spark, but they're going to put it to the side.
That's true. I mean, we don't know who or how this guy looks like and who he's like trying to talk to, but maybe, maybe you should probably punch down a little bit. That could happen, like yeah. You don't always have to go for like the supermodel, like maybe that's what he's doing and that's what's happening and sometimes
That's a good point. I didn't
Yeah.
think about that. You don't consider that, is this guy, is he a 5 and shooting for 10s and getting
possibly, So I mean,
Look at
it
Bob.
really is what it is. I mean, if you got high hopes,
Hey, you got to take your shot.
I mean,
Yeah,
good for
of
him
course.
though.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
right. You never know.
I think
I
You
mean,
never know.
I think a lot of women also they're like I said they're looking for that spark that it, a lot of women are just as messed up as the men these days.
You mean like
And
when they go for like looks? Is that what you mean?
yeah, a
Oh,
lot of
okay.
women, yeah, they do like looks and money and there is so much trauma that a lot of women nowadays they go for the bad guy. They go for the bad boy. I mean,
guy.
No.
I
It's
was
not.
always
It's
like
not
that.
just today.
Right.
It's been going on forever.
Let's talk about it, Bob. The bad boys always win, huh?
Well, no. Okay, look. All right.
Bob was a
so
bad boy.
I
Yeah.
have
love that, Bob.
I have a lot of female friends. My oldest female friend. I've known her. It's been 40 years.
There you
Okay.
go.
Wow.
We at the time we met. My best friend, was there too. Her and I would go out. As she said, I don't want a relationship. We're just friends. That's fine. So my mode is different then. But if you go out with somebody and you're having a blast. I mean, you play off of each other's humor. You're in the same vibe. You get the same jokes, and when you look at her laugh, I mean, you can see the magic in her eyes. That her eyes are happy when
It's love. That's
no,
love.
no, no. But that's one of the key things is when you're looking at him and you're connecting, right?
I know who he's talking about. That's
No, I have a lot of friends. Don't worry about that. I have a lot of
No,
female friends.
I was
who-
thinking about, just go ahead. I'll tell you the story.
Okay. So anyway, but it's when you're together, you can see the magic in their eyes because the eyes never lie. Like watch their facial expressions.
Yeah.
The eyes will never lie. If they're having a great time, you can see it right here. If they're not, you can see it right here. Even though you might fake a smile, you can tell when the smile is genuine when you look in their eyes.
Yeah.
Because it'll tell you the eyes will react as well. I have a lot of female friends. And I've had them 40 years, 30 years, 25 years.
Shout out Rebecca Taylor.
Bro, yeah, but she's dead. But even my friend, oh God, what's Rebecca's name now?
Rebecca
No, I have a friend named Rebecca who's still alive. But anyway, we always connect. I mean, but I've always been in the friend zone. I've never been the serious. And I see them dating these other guys who are more attractive than me. I get it. I've been watching this shit for 40 years, okay? And that's apparently there's something I don't provide that wants to get to the next level. But I'm always the guy they want to go out and have a good time, enjoy, laugh at life, and life is good, which sometimes I don't mind. Sometimes it's like now as I get older, no, I'm not going to go out just keep you happy because who's keeping me happy?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But and my circle's getting smaller. But I can see getting friend zone. What I would say to the guy is don't give yourself up on the first date.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, if you're a 5 and she's a 10, I've done this. I walked up, started a conversation.
Yeah.
Because I walk in 90% knowing I'm getting shot down. Right?
That changes everything.
But 10% of the time, there might be something going on where she'll at least become a friend. Now, a good friend of mine, because we talked the other night about a certain situation.
Yeah.
If we could go back and change something we did. And a very good friend of mine told me, he said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
So
It's true.
you got to take your shot.
Yeah.
Right. But the thing of it is what are you looking for at the time? Are you looking for some companionship? Are you looking to you want to get serious? A lot of times people start out as friends and they get to know each other.
Build
before
on
the
that
magic
chemistry.
happens,
Build
right?
on that chemistry.
Build the chemistry.
Mhm.
I will talk to anybody in public because I'm not afraid anymore. Like I said,
He does.
I walk in 90% of the time going, I'm getting shot down. But you know what? Like my good friend over here said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah.
So if you feel like you're getting friend zoned,
Yeah.
next time, don't hesitate about talking to the girl, right? Don't hesitate about walking up and talking to her. When you walk in, be hesitant to how much you're willing to share. So, because I feel like sometimes if you share too much at first is what gets you friend zoned. Yeah, you're great to hang out with.
Yeah.
I have a great time. We laugh, we cry, we do this. We always have an awesome time. But you're just not my type.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me swing over to Julian.
And well, hold on, I'm almost there.
You're like 20 minutes in.
I'm sorry,
Hold
but I believe there should be some honesty though from the women.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honesty. Yeah.
If I'm not your physical type, let me know so I'm not wasting my time.
No, that's true.
I
That's
can
true.
handle it.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem handling it.
But I think you do get some of that depending on the type of girl, or I'm sorry, I got to stop saying girl, the
Yeah,
type
it's
of woman
facts.
that you're approaching.
Uh-huh.
If you are out of her league, you should expect her. She doesn't have to be nice to you about it. She really doesn't have to.
Okay, no, but all right. So say
Bobby's
that.
such a
Hold
nice
on.
guy, dude.
No.
Let me swing over to Julian real
Okay,
quick.
okay.
Julian,
Yeah.
like I'm going to bring it back to the social media thing and the dating apps. Do you feel like that is happening, the friend zone situation, because women have more options than you? You could be that guy tonight asking her out, but she's got Tinder open, she's got Match.com, she's got she's getting DM'd on Instagram everywhere. She's going to keep her options open.
I don't think so. I think that when you're trying to like date a girl, like you have to know that there's a chance that she's talking to other people. That's like a normal thing. And you don't got to be the only one. You just have to be the favorite at the end of the day.
Oh damn, my wife.
That's
tuned
really
in.
what
Well,
it is. That's really
your
what
wife
it
is tuned in.
Yeah, your wife tuned in. She said nice things, dude.
She did say nice things.
That's fun. Thanks for letting me know, guys.
She felt an instant spark. That's awesome. So she knew. She knew. She said,
knew
I
Artemis.
want
She
that
wanted
version of
Artemis.
Justin Bieber. I want
Facts.
that version of Justin.
I mean, she just saw me naked earlier.
Hey.
Trying to tie a tie. For real. Facts.
So
Ask her.
wait, hold on, Angela. So are you honest with the guys up front? So guys are taking you out, talking to you. Are you honest and tell them, hey, I'm not attracted to you right away, or what?
So nowadays, yeah, I would.
Okay.
Back in my younger
Hell yeah,
years,
Bruce in the house.
no.
No.
Because I'd feel bad, or maybe I've
Yeah.
always just been honest about it. Yeah, I'm pretty blunt and up forward.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
She is Italian, so she's
But-
going to
but-
tell you how
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
But if you,
Gets me in
but if,
trouble.
but if, but if you met somebody and you're having this great conversation, even
Mhm.
though you're not attracted to them, do you tell them, look,
Mhm.
you're not my type, but I really like talking to you. We need to talk more, but it's not going to go past this. Are you that honest?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay,
And
awesome.
it's
Oh, that's
funny.
good.
It's funny because, and I'm gonna say it, but most of my exes, like long-term relationship, didn't
Mhm.
start with me being attracted to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
I grew attraction for them
Yeah.
Okay.
as time went on. I don't know. I don't really go for that. I never have, I guess.
Well, hey, thanks for giving some of us guys hope. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. That's what you were saying earlier, just take the shot because you never know.
You never know.
Yeah,
you never know.
You could pull a
And
10.
trust
Like, you
me,
never know.
I have met some incredible friends of mine because I took the shot, and
Yeah.
I've said some really stupid shit to make them laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we become great friends.
Yeah, but I can see the frustration. I mean, I don't know if he's literally just throwing out the 500 number out there. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a big
He's
fucking
wildin',
number, dude.
he's
To
wildin'.
be rejected
Yeah.
500 times. If
But
you're
maybe he's taking that
counting,
many shots. Maybe he's
if
taking
you're
that many shots.
counting, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, like, how many shots could he take a night if he's doing 20? You gotta think about it.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
wondering what type of women he is going after, because that's
Exactly.
huge
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Does he know himself well enough to know what his morals and values are, and is he going after the type of women that have those same morals and values? And if he is, then he might have a better shot, because if he's going after these girls at the bars and whatnot, I see why he's losing.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, 500. He's hitting on everybody.
Yeah. I'm
And
like,
they're watching
yeah,
him jump
bro.
from girl to girl. They watch
Well,
him.
at that point, you
Yeah.
almost have to, like, if I'm this dude, if this is me, and this is honestly has happened 500 times, I am building some sort of chart on I'm going to AI and figuring out what the fuck I'm doing
Yeah,
wrong
right.
and change my strategy, or exactly like Angela's saying,
Yeah.
maybe go to church or try to meet women outside
Something.
of bars and other things. Go to the farmer's market.
Right.
There's plenty of
Yeah.
single women out in the farmer's market
So-
trying to eat healthy. Go out there and
Yeah.
pretend you eat healthy. I don't know.
So, Angela, how important is the first line?
Ooh, that's big.
Is what?
The first line.
The first line, the initial.
I tell
Oh,
most people
oh.
every great conversation starts with "Hello, how are you?" But a lot of guys have a line. How important is that line?
It's very important, right? Because first impressions.
Yeah. So I
Um,
mean,
it's very
laughter or
important.
what?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
a joke would be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would the
Yeah.
would the are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Would that work with you?
Yeah, no, don't do
Yeah,
that.
no, she's
Don't do that.
All right. So
Don't do
so
that.
how about
Don't do the Microsoft one.
I was gonna do the mic sound.
I knew you
Okay.
would.
Let me hear it.
So,
Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
No. So
Oh.
my name is Microsoft. You mind if I crash at your house tonight?
Yeah, that's.
I don't get it.
Microsoft Windows crashes a lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm a
yeah.
millennial.
All right,
I don't
hey,
know.
so-
I don't know,
so
I don't know
this
what crashing
one-
means or anything.
This one back in the day,
Microsoft.
this actually worked 2 or 3 times. Okay. And so I, walk up, excuse me, miss, can I buy you a drink, or do I have to sleep with you first? Because I will if I have to.
Yeah, I will if I have to.
See, that
one-
would
that
work
one-
on that would work on my friend, right? Because she has
There's
a
a
good
couple
sense of humor.
friends.
There you go.
I, for instance, would be like, you can fuck off.
Yeah.
Two different
get it.
personalities, you know?
Apparently, I
So-
can't buy you a drink. Okay, I get it.
Would it work
Or
if it's
I mean,
Brad?
I'd still
Yeah.
take the drink, but yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go. You can. I still have the drink, but go sit over there.
Yeah.
So,
That's messed
I have actually walked up, and usually I like to do it with a group of women at a table.
A group,
So-
huh?
Yeah, so I'll walk up and I'll sit down. Hey, ladies,
Then he has
Can I
like
tell you
5
jokes?
shots.
Numbers, bro.
you know, can I
Numbers.
tell you a joke real quick, right? And if you laugh, I'll buy you a drink, whatever. So I would sit down, and the joke is, if the bird of courage is the eagle,
Oh,
and the
no.
bird of wisdom's the owl, and the bird of love is the dove, what's the bird of true love? The swallow.
The swallow.
Mm.
That's
Yeah, I
not
like
working
that.
on
That's a good one.
Angela.
I like that one.
Crazy
No,
work.
that one would work on me. I like that one. That was
Oh,
good.
wait.
I
That's
have
good.
met a
Yeah.
ton of women using that one.
Hey,
And basically, I've had a great
That's
time because you
good.
sit and you talk to them and stuff, and
that's
you
crazy.
you once you get a woman to laugh, that's in my eyes, that's the key.
Yeah.
Is getting laughter.
Yeah.
All right, real quick,
Yeah.
let's go down the line. Art, your advice
Yeah.
for this dude.
Huh?
What are you giving this guy? What kind of advice are you giving this 500 strikeout guy?
Hey man.
Come on, Justin.
No, I'm saying like, yeah, go out there and like we all said some good advice. Punch down, meet women somewhere else. But also never be afraid to shoot your shot.
Yeah, take a shot.
It is a numbers game. I mean, there's so many. I don't know how many billions of people in the world. I mean, that 500 kind of sounds low. I don't know where he lives. I
Do
mean,
you
does he
think
live in
he
the
could just
city?
be like DL or something, like on the down
Yeah.
low, and women just catch on to that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Just thinking. Just thinking.
Like I said,
Yeah,
500.
I mean, I think a lot of guys don't realize how important the vibe is. Just your vibe, the way you approach, and the way even it comes down to even your first line. That vibe, if they pick up that vibe of friendship or friendliness, or that's cool. They feel safe. If they don't feel safe, dude, and your vibe is just like too approaching, too strong, too masculine, that might throw off some women, and maybe that's one of his issues. Maybe his just the way his initial approach.
Hey, for sure.
Yeah.
One thing women know are creeps.
Yeah.
Creeps.
So if
They
you,
pick up a
if you
creep.
creep vibe, you know what I mean? Yeah, they
He
all
might
know
be
that
having
creep vibe,
creepy
bro.
vibe. He might be
Yeah,
having
we don't know
creepy
this
vibe.
guy.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you
we
creep
don't know
out
this
there.
person.
He could be
So it's,
that.
like,
He
hard.
could be that close talker too. That
Yeah,
dude that just
fucking-
gets up in your face, dude.
Shout out my wife. He's probably Ed Gaines. Fucking, you need to not fucking talk to that guy, bro. Fuck that guy.
Hey, just I'm gonna comment on Bertha's thing there. Yes, Bertha, that was always my plan. Laugh them out of their drawers.
Laugh him
Keep
out.
them laughing. Next thing you know,
Mhm.
a bottle of tequila, everything's good.
What?
Yeah. All right, Mr. Sharp, your
Yes.
approach for Mr.
Hey, Jason,
Strikeout
fuck you
500.
on that one.
That's like an MLB record.
Yeah, I know. But look, if he struck out 500 times, redo your approach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Redo your approach. Because like I said, when you're talking to a woman, it's all about the eyes. Eyes never lie. Okay. The eyes will tell you she's not into you.
Yeah.
The eyes will tell you that she's like 2 seconds away from calling the cops.
Yeah.
Because you're a stalker, all right? But don't overemphasize who you are. Be
Yeah.
natural.
Be natural.
And to the comment that you're out of your league, you're never out of their league. Because
Yeah.
I was at a bar one time and there was this incredibly gorgeous woman next to me.
Let's go.
And he just had a breakup, and I'm sitting there talking to her, and I go, I'm out of your league. And she goes, no one is out of anybody's league.
Damn.
Problem is, are you willing to take the field?
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
I'm like, I love it. I love it. Because she goes,
Bob's like, I play catcher.
yeah, no. She was cool. We had this great conversation. And like I said,
How dare you?
she was gorgeous. I had no business talking to her because,
Let's
like
go.
I said, but we had a great conversation. And I was amazed that there wasn't guys walking up trying to hit on her. But I was talking to her. And I mean, look, years ago, I wasn't as big as I am now. Okay. But I never worked out. I was never like Mr. Fit, but I was, I did have decent shape for a while. And I could talk to people because you know what I mean? Like I said, 90% of the time I'm going to strike out.
Yeah.
Okay. 10% of the time, we're in the ball game. We're playing on the same field. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Yeah.
And you can meet a lot of cool people that way.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
maybe I'm not her type, but she has a friend who I'm. her
Bob's
friend.
already thinking of the friend.
Backshot.
Right?
Backshotted that night or what?
But the whole thing is,
Bob just pushes her out of the way. No,
No.
I was really into your
no,
friend.
that's not it. But the whole thing is if you can't be afraid to have the conversation.
No, you can't.
To see where it goes.
How about you, Julian? What's your advice for Mr. Strikeout 500 times?
I'm thinking either he's shooting too high or he just is being too friendly. I think that there has to, not that you can't be friendly, but I think that there's like a difference between like, oh, I want to be your friend and like, oh, I'm interested in you.
Isn't he taking these girls out on dates though? Is he already on the date?
No, they're denying him. They're denying him.
Not
They
even
just
letting him on
friend
the
zone him
first date.
automatically.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they friend zone him automatically.
So it's got to be a
That's
skill
fine,
issue.
bro.
It's got to be
Hey,
a skill
you know-
I wonder how he dresses. That's an important. I'm sorry, but
Dressing is key.
First impression.
It's important. It's
Yeah.
important.
Yeah, your approach, the way you look.
Yeah.
I mean, how aggressive you are too. I mean, to me, I've always told myself, always make them feel safe.
Yeah.
If you don't make them feel safe, they're not going to want to talk to you. You know, they're going to, if they're always in doing this, looking around to make sure a friend is nearby, you're probably not putting out the right vibe. So, you know, move on.
Exactly.
How about you, Angela? What kind of advice are you giving the worst hitter in baseball? He's a Mariners fan, by the way. No, I'm kidding.
That's funny. At this point, it's just like maybe he needs to just try for the other team. I don't know. I can't help you, dude. I'm just kidding. Poor guy.
Nah, that's cool though. Shout out to
Poor guy.
y'all. Yeah, do your thing.
I would talk to him. I don't know what he looks like
Yeah.
or like his personality.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'd
See,
go on a
that's
date
the-
with it. Hit him up. Tell him I'll go on a date with him.
There you go.
We'll just hope he's not Ed Gein.
Don't put yourself out there.
I heard Ted Bundy was good looking. I don't know.
Yeah, Ted Bundy.
Sometimes,
Yeah,
you
Ted
know
Bundy
what
was.
I'm saying?
He was kind of.
He was.
Go check out our episode on serial killers.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
It's those baby blue eyes, dude. That's
Yeah.
how you got to look.
Yeah.
He was very approachable. He was very sweet, kind, and a vicious fucking killer.
real.
Dude,
Hey,
I mean, he was a creative killer,
Yeah.
to be honest.
all right.
I mean, come on, who's going to put on a fake cast, pretend his leg is broken, have a woman carry his books to his car, and then kidnap her?
you know what?
That's
Maybe
like
he was
serial
like,
killer 101, though. I mean,
like
come
back in the
on.
day though. But that's he was doing
he
this
wrote the
back
book on
in the
how
day.
to perfect his numbers. I
Maybe
guess.
he was like a failed actor or like a theater kid.
Yeah.
Maybe
He
that's why
had,
he
if I remember
Mm.
correctly,
Like,
I think he had like a 165 IQ. He's
Yeah.
Oh, he was
very
brilliant.
intelligent,
Well,
very
yeah.
intelligent man.
Hey,
Wow.
John, to the guy who wrote the article, maybe he should like leave the Palladium and go to Crocodiles and hit on the Cougars.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
what I'm saying.
You know?
You
I mean, you.
never know who you're gonna follow.
I don't know if he remembers all 500, but I'm willing to bet something Angela brought up. But I'm assuming he has a pattern.
Oh yeah.
And I think he needs to look and see that pattern's not working, and maybe alternate his pattern. Not go as far as Angela's and switch teams, but maybe just kind of look at what he's been asking or approaching, and maybe tone it down a little bit. Maybe go 2 notches down, or go find a different place. Do you really want to be a barfly? If that's I get it. What is he, 30?
Yeah. Well, also too, is
I forget how old
never
he is.
never
Stop meeting
ask.
women at bars.
Yeah,
bro.
if you're talking to a
30.
woman for the
He's
first
30.
time,
He's
right?
30. Yeah.
If you're meeting a woman in a bar, never ask her where she lives. Wait until
Yeah,
the
no.
second date to go, where do you
Well,
work?
Yeah.
No, seriously, because
No, yeah, seriously.
because here's the deal. Because a woman a friend of mine told me this one time. She goes, I don't like guys who want to know where I live first off because I don't know him. He's a creep. I don't want him stalking me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
If we get to that point, I will tell him, but you can't for the first time. Hey, where do you live? That's none of your goddamn business. All right.
Yeah.
Because
Is that-
women want to be safe.
Yeah.
What if she asked you? Would you tell her the same thing? Would you?
Well, no. Hey, if a
Just
woman
like,
says,
where
where
do
do if a woman asks me where do I live, here it's tattooed on my
Yeah,
hand.
it's right here. Bob's giving
Here,
her
I'll pull out MapQuest.
Bob's handing her
Here's-
the driver's
Here's
license.
MapQuest right here, directions to my house. All right. Come on over, babe.
Bobby, you want to see a check stub too?
Yeah.
See a check stub?
So,
That's
yeah, that's what I'm
so
saying. Like,
funny.
a lot of I'm assuming a lot of women would ask that in the first kind of, oh, what do you do? Like,
Well, yeah,
where do
no.
you
So
work, you
yeah,
know?
so in my experience, a lot of women, once you get the conversation going, right, they're always like, "Hey, where do you work? You know, what do you do?" And all, but most guys will volunteer that right off.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
eventually
We're
in the
pretty open.
conversation.
Huh.
Well, there's not a point that we feel not safe. We're men.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything's out in the
You,
open.
you
Yeah,
guys ever lie and be like, yeah, I'm a fireman?
No.
No. Fire. Yeah, I put out fires, baby.
No. Because here's the
That's
deal,
'cause
right?
he's Thor. You
No,
don't like
yeah,
him
here's the
Thor.
deal, right? Yeah, right. So
Hey, I'm the world's best plumber,
so-
baby.
Yeah.
no. So
I'm Brad Pitt's
Mhm.
double.
So I love women because women are like Randy, the private detector.
Yeah.
The private detective.
They are bullshit detectives.
You tell
Oh,
them you're
facts.
a fireman. The next day,
Yeah.
she's trying to find out if this shit's for real. Okay,
Yeah.
she
It
will
might be
investigate
that
your
first
ass.
5 minutes.
Yeah, she will investigate your ass to find out what you.
She'll
really
go
do.
get down and give me
We
10
stalk.
push-ups. If you
Yeah.
can't do
Smart.
10 push-ups, you might be in trouble.
Yeah,
Shout
Right,
out to
Angela?
Yeah,
shout out
yeah
to my
we
homie
stalk. Women stalk.
Johnny White.
Actually,
Johnny,
we stalk.
my homie Johnny used to
Yeah.
fucking go to bars and say that he plays for the Raiders.
Hey, that might work.
Oh, that's
if you got the
funny.
body for it,
Yeah, he was out there.
but no, I mean like because women want to be told the truth,
Yeah.
right? Because they get out of relationships because either they lied to somebody or somebody lied to them. And trust me, you don't want to be the next guy if some guy lied to her.
Yeah.
If some guy broke her heart, you don't want to be the next guy because you wait 2 or 3 guys after
2, 3.
because that next dude is in for hell. And no offense, Angela, I understand, but you don't trust people at that point.
Yeah.
Once
It's
you've
hard
been
to-
lied to, you don't trust.
Yeah.
So what I do is if I know about this, I'll wait in line.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the next
Bob
guy.
will step back 3
Yeah.
steps, 3 spots.
No, because
I got the grocery store. Oh, you can
So-
No, you go.
first.
It's like the 10 items or less
Yeah.
line for Bob.
go ahead, Angela. Go ahead.
It's funny that you say that though, because women also have a pattern in who they date.
Yeah.
So she's probably going to go after the same guy she went
Uh-huh.
after prior and
Uh-huh.
get hurt again and again
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and
Uh-huh.
And
again
again.
and again.
I've seen it.
You're just going to be
over
waiting
and
for a
over.
while. Like,
Yeah, Bob.
sorry to
You know
say.
what though? No offense. I'll wait.
Bob's going to say, I got
But
time.
no. But at 2:00 in the morning, when I get that phone call because
Yeah.
she's crying because some other
Mm.
asshole broke her heart,
Yeah.
it's just like, okay, here's the deal.
Captain Save-A-Ho. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not going to do an hour and a half on the phone. Either
Yeah.
you come to my house
Yeah.
or I'll come over to your house. We'll sit
Netflix
on the
and chill.
couch. We'll have I'll bring some alcohol and we'll talk
Gong
about
this
it.
guy. Gong him.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to do the hour and a half on the phone.
Hit the
Yeah.
gong on
Bob's
this.
doing
Yeah.
cleanup.
Right.
Bob's doing cleanup.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
It's either come over here or I'll come to your house. But and trust me, there's no intention of like getting lucky. It has happened, but
You-
there's no intention. It's me, being okay, everything's great. but-
Jason, you are an astronaut.
Hey, all I'm saying is, but and here's the part, Angela. Okay, do you get mad if your friends tell you, maybe you should pick
Yeah.
a different type of guy because you're always going for the same guy?
Say that again. Sorry. I was reading
So
these
if
things
so all right, so if I'm a
Mhm.
friend of yours, right, and I see you in the pattern, the same type of dude, and I go, if you would change your optics and change what you're
Mhm.
looking for, you wouldn't have this problem. Stop chasing the same guy.
You can't tell a woman that though.
What would you say?
Depending on what type of men she's going after and what her patterns are, therapy is wonders.
Okay,
And a lot of women do need some therapy to get out of their patterns, and same with men.
right? Oh yeah, absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
The phone.
you're not just gonna do it. You're not just gonna. We're not. We're creatures of habit, right? So we're not
Yes,
just
we
gonna
are.
wake up one morning and then decide, oh, I'm going for the nice guy. It's just not gonna.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work that way, sadly, and that's why I'm single. And
Yeah.
that's why I'm sustaining from dating and sex, and because I
Yeah.
can't find what I'm actually looking for now that I'm out of those bad, because I had bad patterns,
Mm-hmm.
really bad patterns.
Mm-hmm.
And now slowly trying to get out of those patterns
Mhm.
and knowing what I want, that's why I'm
Mhm.
single.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Well, no,
it's rough
because
out here.
I've actually had a conversation with a couple friends One of them got divorced, and every guy after, she's looking for him. And I'm like,
Yeah.
it didn't work. You had 19 years, you had him, and it didn't work out. Right. So give a guy who's not 6'3", works out, dark hair. Okay. Try something different. You might find that you'll find your soul mate, but he probably isn't going to be
You left.
the physique god you want.
Hey,
Yeah. That's
That's
fair.
true, man. That's fair. Yeah.
let's jump into number 2.
All right. Jump into
Good
number
luck,
2.
Mr. 500, buddy.
Yeah.
Look at your habits, see what you're doing wrong, change it up, do
And
what
go
you
to
got to do.
and go to Crocodiles.
Go date older women. I don't know. He's
Yeah.
30. He can play the 40 league.
Don't kill nobody.
Yeah.
All right, this one's a touchy one. 29 female, 32 male. That's her fiance. Wants to go on a weekend trip where his ex will be there.
Hmm.
I've been with my fiance 4 years. We just engaged a month ago. Before we met, he dated this girl, Taylor. I don't know if that's her real name, but for a bit. Now Taylor is married to one of his guy friends. That's tricky. Now you're playing this
Okay.
game.
Ooh.
Who
Homie
he
hopping.
shares
Wait,
similar-
no. Not really, but like, dang. Okay, go on.
It's this one. I've been down this road. So, yeah. When my fiance and I started dating, Taylor had her husband were part of our close circle of friends. See, that changes things.
Yeah.
That kind of changes things. I was really cool with her until she started making sexual comments about my fiance to me. I know how you. Yeah, I can see your face, Angela. You're not down for that shit. If
No,
you're,
no.
yeah, that's like you don't talk about your. Yeah, you just don't do that.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
I don't think guys would do that. Do you think guys would do that? Nah.
No.
No. That's a death wish. That's
Yes,
a death wish.
absolutely.
That's a death wish. But yeah, she's making sexual comments about her boyfriend, which was his boyfriend at one time. And there, let's see here. Let me skip. Dude, this girl wrote some shit. This is like a 10-paragraph thing. My fiance says if it bothers me so much, he won't go, but that he doesn't know what more he can do to show her he loves her, especially after giving me a ring. I feel awful now because I know it would mean a lot for him to go. I feel guilty for holding him back. Does anyone have any advice on how to handle this? Should I just say he can go, but set some rules? It's always rules. Set some rules up so she can feel more comfortable. Angela.
Okay, what is the trip for again?
It's probably for work. It sounds like it's a work thing, which is scary too, because those conventions can get freaky deaky.
So then Taylor works with
I
they
guess,
work together?
yeah, it sounds like it. They're going to go on a trip together. I guess she's going to be there as well.
Okay.
Let's see here. Oh, wait. Let me go back here. Another girl's going on. It's a ski trip. There you go. It's a ski trip.
A ski trip. A work
Yeah.
ski trip or just a ski
I
trip?
guess that's what it sounds like.
Friends.
Yeah.
Why isn't okay, but then why isn't
I
she
guess
going?
her husband's not going. So yeah, this is starting to get to be one of those
No, that's not no. I don't like it at all. I
You don't
don't
like
like
it?
that at all. No.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
But isn't it? I
No.
mean, all right. Let me flip it. I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. He's never giving you any reason to doubt his loyalty and trust. Does that make a difference, or are you still thinking I trust him, but I don't trust her? Right? Is that how you guys
So
look at it?
if I was in her position, why isn't he inviting me?
Mm.
Why am I not going to this ski trip?
Maybe you don't ski. No, I'm kidding.
Well, like I snowboard, right? But yeah, that seems off to me. I don't know. Something's a little weird about that.
Yeah. And not just to mention the fact that she makes sexual comments
Dude,
Yes,
to her
that
face.
too.
Yeah, that's
That too.
That's
What if none of the
wild.
partners were invited though? What if none of the partners are invited?
How about what are your feelings, Hoochie Daddy?
Oh.
Well, it depends if none of the partners are invited. Like if nobody else is like significant others able to go, then like I get why she wasn't invited. But it also depends if it is a work thing or if it's like a like, oh, we're friends, let's go hang out kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, Mr. Sharp.
I'm gonna need more context. If it's a work thing and it has to happen,
Yeah.
and there are then there is no boyfriend girlfriend going along, I have a problem with it. But if it's just a group of friends and I'm not going, and his ex's boyfriend's not going, hell no.
Hell no.
You keep your ass at home, or else I'm going with you, right? Because
Yeah.
I'm not. If it's a friend thing, ain't working. Nah, nope. Draw a line. It's either her or me.
Yeah. 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 How about you, Art? What are you telling your buddy, dude? And this is your buddy coming to you, telling you
Huh?
this. Your buddy's coming to you, telling you that his fiance says he can't go on this work ski trip because his ex is going. What are you telling your buddy?
Be like, don't go, bro.
Don't go.
I mean, you like your life right now?
Exactly.
Right.
You know, like if everything is chill and everything is good, why risk fucking it up? You know.
Mhm.
Yeah. Why? It's just you start having that, and I don't know her, it doesn't really explain her situation here. Maybe she has been cheated on before, or
Yeah.
she has some insecurities, or has he, ever, like I said, I play devil's advocate here. Maybe he's never ever made her feel insecure or
Well, bring old girl along. Yeah, if you could bring her along, then let her tag along.
But she can't.
But isn't she
can't.
friends with
Then-
Taylor? So she's friends with
yeah,
Taylor. Right?
they're still, they talk,
Jeez.
and her friend, that girl Taylor,
Hey.
like she said, she said some sexual things. I mean, come on, you got two women that slept with the same guy and you have one of them talking about how sex was with that. I can't, I couldn't do that. Even if I tried, it's commit suicide. The guy did that.
Okay.
If me and Bob dated the same girl and I went to Bob and said, yeah, man, I love nailing her, Bob's going to punch me in the face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no. I'm going to go. Yeah, but she said I was bigger.
Yeah, no. I knew I was setting him up.
But
Where's
here's the whole
that red
deal.
light button at? Where's that red light?
No,
Can you gong 'em?
but
Can
here's
you
the whole
gong 'em
deal,
up?
right, John? So if we dated the same girl, you're the ex, and she wants. I'll tell her, look, if you go when you get home, your stuff will be in the front yard packed, okay?
Yeah.
And that's just the bottom line.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just going to
Right,
tell you
yeah.
these are your options.
Yeah.
Bobby Boogie says so.
That's right.
Hell yeah, Bob.
Bobby
Fucking-
Boogie said so. That's
yeah.
Go ahead,
It's
Angela.
Angela, go
Drop
ahead.
that weapon,
I
bro.
think Taylor's out of line for sure.
Mhm.
The way that she's in front of his face making
Yeah.
sexual advances or whatever you want to
Yeah.
call it.
Yeah.
Okay. So Taylor's out of line, she's out of pocket, and then the girl's husband or boyfriend, husband, is it husband?
Yeah.
Why isn't he shutting that shit down if that's his ex?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Why aren't they all just why
Yeah.
as a couple
Yeah,
they both
scary
should
as
be
fuck.
shutting that shit down?
Yeah,
But-
and
Taylor.
especially now that it's her fiance.
Yeah,
and I
but-
live by that rule.
But hold on. I think that the ex is not telling her partner who's going.
Probably not. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
No.
You talking about Taylor?
Yeah.
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 And just
Well, we
one
don't
more
know.
thing. Just one more thing, okay? I'm going to respond to one of our commenters here. Mrs. Prime,
Whoa, bro, what's
would-
going on?
I would never let your husband go on that ski trip, okay?
Yeah.
I would kick his ass so he wouldn't be available to go on a ski
Fact.
trip. He would
Good
stay
friend,
home with
good
you
friend.
because number one, he loves you,
Dude.
and
must be a
I
legend.
love him too. And I'm not gonna let him do that.
Sorry,
yeah,
you're
no,
not
no,
allowed to go on the work ski trip this year, right?
Hey, you know what? I'll fucking quit.
I ain't going on that damn ski trip.
I'm like, you know what? There's something going on.
Yeah.
Fucking, I quit.
No,
Now you're. Uh-oh, what happened?
no, nothing.
No, I lost my headphones when you.
Oh,
there you go.
My bad,
All right.
No, but yeah, it's just I just think that's a whole awkward thing,
Yeah.
and that's a whole mess, and yeah, and dude shouldn't want to go if he can't bring his fiance.
Yeah.
bro.
Dude
And-
shouldn't
and-
want to go.
I'm with Angela. I think he should confront Taylor and say, "Hey, that's not cool. That's
Right.
my fiance. Maybe you shouldn't be talking about our past sexual experiences
Mhm.
with my fiance."
Yeah.
At some point in time, you have to be the man and respect her enough to know that that's something a woman doesn't want to hear is your past sexual experiences, not just by you alone, but by the ex, it's
Yeah.
herself. Jesus Christ, dude, fuck.
So you're saying homeboy should have said something?
Yeah,
like,
he should have confronted Taylor and said, "Hey, this is not cool. You shouldn't be talking about what we did in the past. That's between you and I, and it shouldn't be something discussed with
Sorry.
unless the girlfriend goes and approaches her. Hey, how was he?" But I doubt that's going to happen, right? I mean, that's not
Well,
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a rough.
Angela had to
It's just
think
a
about
rough
that.
situation.
Yeah,
It's a rough situation.
yeah.
That's
Dude,
wild.
stay home, bro. Stay home.
Stay home.
Yeah,
bro.
just-
Say you're sick. Say you got
Yeah.
something. You got COVID. Stay
Yeah,
home.
you got
You got
COVID.
COVID.
I got
Fucking
COVID.
diarrhea.
Isn't
I need to stay
Yeah.
home.
Isn't it nice that we can officially now say the word COVID without getting shut down? And we can now say
Right?
COVID on YouTube.
That's wild.
Crazy.
Mr. Bobby Boogie,
Yeah, hit me.
I'm going to hit you with that one right there.
Oh, the teenage boys.
Yeah, let's
Oh, okay. Teenage boys are drifting into incel manosphere ideology because there's no alternative rock on the radio anymore. Please.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s and 2000s, if you were pissed off, lonely teenage boy, you had alt rock, emo, punk, new
Hell
metal, etc. to scream along to.
Let's go.
Radio stations actually played songs about alienation, heartbreak, and rage that felt real. Music gave you a way to feel less alone without turning that energy into pure hate.
Hell yeah.
Now that the whole outlet is basically gone, mainstream radio doesn't touch anything like that anymore. Instead of finding a band that channels their frustration into something relatable, a lot of boys go online, stumble into the manosphere of
Oh, man.
incel forums. It's like we ripped away their soundtrack and handed them podcasts about how women are the enemy.
Yeah.
So, being I read
Shout
that,
out. Thank you for being a fan.
can I comment?
Yeah,
first?
go ahead, Bob. Yeah.
Dude, they make these things called CDs, and you can download music from that era
CD
and still listen to that music if you want to.
and Spotify.
That's because it's not being played now. But I mean,
Well, I think he's touching on not just that it's not being played anymore;
Right.
it's not become mainstream like it
right.
used
So
to be
so
before.
basically, what he's saying is there's not an outlet anymore for pissed off kids to
Yeah.
relate to, right?
Yeah.
Rage, rock, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, when I was a teenage boy and I was pissed off, we didn't have anything like that. But you know what we had?
What?
We had good music, man. We had the
Fuck yeah.
70s rock. We had
Here
hair
we go.
bands.
We're going to
Talk that
dive into
shit.
the 70s.
No,
right
no,
now.
but it's not
Angela,
that. It's just
prepare-
like-
sit down, Angela. Prepare
If-
yourself.
If you were
Get some tea, get
mad,
some pop.
I'm
if
here
you
for
were
it.
mad, you would put on like some Van Halen and get happy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? You would jump. You would sing Panama, or you'd go a hair band. You would Skid Row, or you'd listen to Sister Christian or something like that.
Sister Chris.
My go-to outlet. No, seriously, if I wanted to go from
You were a
mad-
Poison fan, right?
I love Poison, but anyway,
Hey, shout out Poison.
yeah,
They're good,
Poison.
bro.
Every
Don't talk shit,
every
yeah.
rose has a thorn. You know what I'm
Every
saying?
road.
And you
It's
know,
a good
talk
song.
dirty to me.
I know that
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
But my go-to was if I was upset and I need to go for a drive, I'd put in the best of the Commodores and I would start with Machine Gun because it's 3 minutes of nothing but funk, no words, just music,
Just music.
right? And by the end of that, I was in a better mood.
Yeah.
Then you were listening to Celebration
That was cool. The gang.
in November.
September. That was Earth,
September,
Wind, and
whatever
Fire.
that song is.
But we didn't have that. But we did find ways to get around that with different music that put us in a better mind frame.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think he's kind of diving into what has become mainstream today? Is of course rap. We've talked about this on other shows. Rap has become the form that everyone is just. I mean, my grandkids listen to rap.
Yeah, for the kids. Yeah.
And I mean, do you feel like that message isn't there? in that music. Angela, how do you feel about it? Do you think like today's music touches on those same social issues that teenagers were having back in the 90s and 2000s?
I want to say yes, but in a different way.
Mm,
'Cause shit has gotten so messed up, I guess, if that makes any sense.
yeah, yeah,
But I definitely don't think there's artists like there used to be. I mean, the artists
Right.
now are not close to what there
yeah.
was.
How about you, Gen Zer? Hoochie Daddy?
What exactly is the question? My bad.
All right, so
You need
what
to
they're
stop
saying is
smoking before the show, bro.
no,
That's
dude.
what
What
it
they're
is, yeah.
saying, no. What they're saying is
I'm surprised he hasn't whooped out the bomb yet.
there's no more
He's
mainstream
vibing.
music for teenage boys to listen to get rid of their rage,
Their
frustration.
anxiety, their rage.
Yeah, there's nothing for them to listen to for the rage. Songs that will help them deal with it.
I mean, I think that there's music out there, but I also think that the way that some people like use an outlet is a lot of kids go to social media, and
Enzo.
that's what ends up getting spewed to them is like that those podcasts where, and that's why I think they're being exposed to it. I don't think it really has to do with music. I think it just has to be that they're constantly on social media, and that's what they're getting like spoon fed through algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
that's
all
the
they see.
thing too. The algorithm kind of screws everything up, especially when you're on Spotify. You start listening to a certain music, and then that just becomes all of a sudden that's the next song is the same type of song that you just listened to. I don't know. For me, I felt like the music that was coming out in the 80s and the 90s, I thought it was kind of more directed towards society, like and maybe okay. Maybe I can relate because it was music about what white boys were going through. Let's be honest. That's the truth. I mean, there wasn't too many. I don't even know what the proper word to use anymore. Black people were listening to metal to feel better. It wasn't, that music wasn't written for for them. It was more written around based on what white teenage boys were going through at that time. Do you feel like that's possible? Like, and that's why the message isn't the same today. Is like maybe I don't know if white kids are actually completely, absolutely relating to what's being put out there.
Yeah. Well, you know what though? Let's ask the music expert, Mr.
You're
Great.
throwing me under the bus right now after all that shit. All right, look, so let's get what it is. All right, so maybe you're right. There's probably some stuff out there that you need to just go and look for. Country's really big right now for some reason. Like that's cool. I'm not saying for some reason, but country's huge right now. Maybe tap into that. But there's a lot of new music out there for like the same stuff that they're talking about, but it's not spotlighted, which I understand. Like it's kind of messed up,
That's a great point. Yeah, it is. I mean, uncles are being influenced by men that can't get any women, so they teach the younger generation to hate them before even trying.
Yeah,
that is huge.
That is true.
That is
insight. Birth is insight.
Yeah, no, because seriously, I mean, I've never had really serious relationships longer than 6 months, but I never told my nieces and nephews that I hate women. Did the grow up and hate women?
Yeah, I didn't.
No, I never did because I think women are incredible people, and you have to have them in your life.
Bob loves women.
I do love women. I love
I love women.
But if you want
women,
but if you're feeling anxiety, okay, you have anxiety, you've got rage, and you need to listen to something to help you out with that, dude. Bust out some KC and the Sunshine Band, because like KC said, do a little dance, make a little love. Get down tonight, okay? It's simple, okay? That gets rid of your frustration, your anxiety, your hatred.
Yeah.
Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight, okay?
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Well, I think too, what she's comparing, like my mind goes to what like the music Green Day was putting out, the message that Green Day was putting out at that time, and the message, whether it's about society in general, the country, or politics, the stuff that they put out and what rap is putting out today. I don't see the similarities of how it would relate to everyone.
Right.
I don't.
Especially for like this kid said, teenage boys. Okay. Let me do you a favor to the teenage boys in the whole world right now. don't listen to anything involving politics. All right, because number one, why do you want to start hating each other for just because of ideology right now? You're 13, you're 14, you're 15, you're 16. These are the years that you try to get yourself together. So by the time you hit 17, you can start dating girls and be more focused on how to treat a young lady than who they vote for and why am I mad?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be mad.
Yeah.
I must be tripping right now.
Yeah.
So, what the fuck are we talking about right now?
No, right here.
No more Johnny Walker.
Yeah, I'm cut off because
No more,
right here.
no more
What it's
Johnny
saying
Walker.
is, there's no mainstream music for teenage boys to get to have an ideology because they're angry.
They're angry. They don't have an outlet like we did, where we would go and put punk music on or metal to get
go back and listen to the Ramones.
Yes!
The Ramones, exactly, like the Ramones.
Go back and listen to some Limp Bizkit or something.
No, listen to some Cheap Trick. I want you to want me, okay?
Oh, I thought he was going to go Rod Stewart for a second.
listen to
Hey, I saw Rod Stewart concert. Great concert.
Listen to some Hootie and the Blowfish.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Hootie.
Why did you
Hootie.
make that band?
I've seen them twice. They're great both times. All right.
They were great.
Look. Hootie's telling you. Look.
Why did you mention Hootie?
Hootie's like, hold my hand. I'll take you to the promised land. Okay.
Ooh, that was
with a
tough
little love and
say
tenderness.
That was tough, right?
We'll walk along the water. We'll rise above the mess with a little peace and harmony. Okay. Look, and then Hootie's talking about the girl who's frustrated. You got to let her cry. You know what I'm saying? All alone by a lamppost. You know what I'm saying?
Where's Hootie and the Blowfish now, Bob?
They still tour.
They still, fucking farmers market stuff. No, they don't.
Dude, look, Cracked Rear View in 1993 was the greatest album that came out in that era.
All right. Let me do
Let's
this,
go.
Angela.
Let's go.
Breakup.
Yeah.
Your go-to breakup song. You gotta listen to it.
I can't. I don't. If I'm going through a breakup, I don't listen to sad music. I can't do it. I'm not going to do that to myself.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people.
Okay.
No.
Thank you.
Yeah, I will. I can't do it to myself.
Yeah.
I actually, my last breakup, I stopped listening to music altogether. Anytime I was in my car, I was taking drives in complete silence.
In silence, I love.
Yeah.
I do the same
But
thing.
if I were to think of one, I don't know. It'd probably be like a Mariah Carey song or I mean, come on, right?
Yeah. The thing is, you fall into that rant, dude,
Right.
where you just hit replay, and you're just fucking torturing yourself, dude. You're making it.
Yeah.
Hoochie Daddy. I know you've never broken up, but what is that Hoochie Daddy song?
No, I just usually I think with my last one, I just switched music taste altogether. So I just changed what music I listen to. So sometimes I'll listen to I listen to a bunch of different stuff. I think the last time I went into listening to oldies.
Creed.
That's Art's go-to.
I knew that was gonna.
Arms wide open, brother.
And that was from Mrs. Prime.
For real? Damn,
but also Mrs. Prime coming in with a Wilson Phillips one more day.
Wilson.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Shout out to you.
All right, so
Bobby Boogie. What is Bobby Boogie's go-to? You broke my heart.
Okay. Oh, seriously? Still by the Commodores.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You want to sing in full bars? I know you're done.
I
don't know that one. How does that one go?
Really? It's slow, but it goes. It's like,
thank you, Angela.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. It's like, lady, morning's just a moment away, and I'm without you once again. You laughed at me. You said you never needed me. I wonder if you need me now. It's the Commodores. It's still. But one of the greatest breakup songs of all time is the Manhattans. Let's Just Kiss and Say Goodbye.
That's a great song. That is a great song.
But during the mid-'80s, there was a group called Climax. It was an all-girl group. And you knew you were going to get rebound action if the girl was playing I Miss You. Okay, there's a song. She broke up with her boyfriend. She misses him. And it's like, I miss you. I miss you. And if a girl's playing that, dude, rebound right there. You're not going to be around for a long time, but you'll be around.
Yeah, mine is the Wu-Tang Clan.
Shut the
Cream.
Oh,
I'm just fucking with you now.
how does
Hell
that
no.
one go?
Hey, Wu-Tang's for the children.
Wu-Tang's for the children.
Damn, you got me good on that one, Johnny.
Uh-huh.
That was hilarious.
You know you want to say Arms Wide Open by Creed.
Nah, what was the
The
question?
breakup song.
Breakup song. What's your breakup song?
Manic Mondays by the Bengals.
Oh, it's a great
Ooh,
song.
Manic Monday.
Oh, Mrs. Prime, if he starts playing the Bengals back Monday, yeah, get a lawyer.
Anything from Selena.
Selena.
You know what I'm saying?
Bitty bitty
Selena.
bum bum. Yeah.
You're killing. You're killing.
That's me and my
My
bestie say that all the
OPP.
time. Bitty bitty bum
Yeah.
bum.
Bitty
That's
bitty
our
bum
thing.
bum.
Love
Bitty bum
Bites.
bum.
Love Bite. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Def Leppard. Love Bites.
Yeah, Def
Oh
Leppard,
my
Love
God.
Bites.
Yeah.
November Rain.
Yep. November Rain.
Yeah, that's
It's
a
a
good
great
one,
song.
bro. November
Guns
Rain.
N' Roses. And that's about
I
it.
love that song for
My
other reasons.
OPP.
Yeah. You down with OPP?
Yeah, no,
You know me. You down with OPP? You know me.
No, it's not OPP. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a tough thing. I think every kid's different. I think it keeps flipping and flopping. So like, country's huge right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
country.
I mean, I'm
It's
shocked to see the big switch and turnaround from rap to country. And we did a show on how rap took over rock and roll.
Yeah.
You know what's really popping right now? Check out the new Taylor Swift album.
Oh
It's
shit!
it's
Shut
pretty
the
sick.
fuck. No, don't do that.
I heard it's
I am
pretty
not
good.
a
I heard it was sick.
Swiftie. Sorry.
Thank you.
I heard
Thank
about
you.
it. I heard it was really good.
Thank you, Angela. You know, Angela, the more you talk, the more I like you're a great person. Okay. You know,
Love that.
You
Thank
don't like the
you.
song Wood?
And Angela, trust me,
I
I
love
don't
that
want to
song.
know where you live. I'm not going to stalk you, but we can have a
Okay,
conversation.
cool.
Oh yeah, so
You're
it's
far too young for me anyway.
I don't know. I think you got to also look at like what was going on during your teenage years, like around you, the world, and what was going on. And it's not just about the breakups and friendships that are lost. And I think today's kid, I think, is better and more well aware of their surroundings than say we were in the 80s and 90s. We got to see the news at 10 o'clock, and it was basically Sacramento, Modesto, Tracy, our area. We really didn't pay attention to world news. With today's kids, I think with social media, they know exactly what's going on in Palestine. They know what's going on in Russia. They know what's going on, in South Africa. They know all these things. It's around them.
Well,
Can you imagine trying to write music for that all that information that there is in these kids'
There's
heads?
that song. We are the world.
That's my generation.
We are the
Didn't they? Wasn't
children.
that a documentary?
Yeah, it
no,
was.
actually,
Yeah,
it was a
really.
song for.
Yeah, the song
you
for
know, the
And
song
then they made
first
the
that-
doc on it.
Yeah, what they did was they did a fundraiser for
No creep.
for like
Live Aid.
Live Aid. No, for it was like no, it was for Africa. It was Feed Africa.
Feed Africa.
But
maybe.
they did. But basically, they did a song to generate money. Every dollar spent on the song, the 45 or whatever, went to feeding people in Africa.
Yeah. All right, quick question. I'll go around the panel. Angela, will rock and roll ever make it back?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Probably not, though. Honestly,
Probably not.
sadly. I'm gonna keep it real. Yeah.
Yeah. How about you, Julian? Is rock making a comeback someday?
I think it'll be a while
It'll be a while.
because like rock had for so long, and rap is just barely taking over. So I think we still have a while of rap.
Rappers were also coming out with rock albums for a little bit. Do you remember that? And it
Yeah,
just-
they kind of
I don't know.
merged.
I was like, whoa, okay. And then rappers or like Beyonce getting into country music and just like everyone just like that's cool, but like stay in your lane,
Stay in your
stay
lane,
in your lane,
Stay in
you
there.
know. Let's not
and
mess up
have
a
your-
good thing.
Nope, she's horrible.
Wilson Phillips. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Mr. Sharp?
It all depends on what kind of rock music you're talking about. Because I still think, because we just had Aftershock, right?
Yeah,
So you had
shout
all
out
those,
Deftones.
you still had a 4-day festival that was sold out every day.
Yeah.
So maybe it's who's putting together what we get to see on the media. Because it seems like, look at the last 5 Super Bowl shows. The people in charge.
Hold on, I got to put my finger on the mute
No,
button.
I'm not going to say anything bad. But look at the last 5 Super Bowls. It's all been hip hop related. But, and I mean, and not to be like the political asshole, okay?
Yeah.
If you look, the halftime group have been the rap version, the hip hop. 80% of the people in the crowd are white people who can afford to buy the tickets.
Yeah, that's fucking wild.
That's fucking wild. All right.
No, seriously.
It's kind of scary, low key.
Yeah, okay.
How about you, there, Art, before we go to the next topic? Rock maker, and I know you love punk. You got a pretty vast knowledge of music. You know, you like everything. You're like me. You kind of
you got me into jazz, bro.
I got you into jazz. Jazz makes you relax. I don't want to kill people after I listen to a couple of jazz songs.
Dude, get Bob James, David Sanborn Duotones. It's an album.
Well,
great. Every song.
It's really dope because I
don't ask me what the question is, motherfucker.
No. I'm saying, like, I really enjoy hanging out with these two because Johnny, you know, he's a rocker. He's like new metal, jazz, and then Bob, he'd be listening to like Motown funk.
Absolutely.
Like, almost like everything is really fun to hang out with these two. Don't let their little shits get you tripping. But anyways, like,
I shouldn't let Bob.
The question is, will Rock make a comeback?
What?
Will Rock make a
comeback? Hey, yo, Rock never fucking left, man. Just go out there and tune in. Right now, it's always been like that. You know, like the main.
Don't read that because you'll throw yourself.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the main like the mainstream media or whatever. Like they're gonna play what they want to play, but there's still that music out there. Go check out like you know,
Mr. Bob Sharp. Go ahead.
Okay, my boyfriend, who is a 22 male, wants to stop having sex because I cannot orgasm. Oh, Jesus. All right, I can help it. Okay.
I knew he was going to say that.
TLDR. Look, I am a 22-year-old female. I've been masturbating since I was 13 years old. Over time, I've had problems with orgasm. I believe my clit has gotten desensitized from the rose heavily for 9 years. No, that's wrong. My boyfriend, 22, believes that he doesn't do things right to make me come, and he just can't make me come. He doesn't believe me when I tell him that it's not him. He wants to stop having sex because he can't make me come. I believe orgasms shouldn't determine if we have sex or not. I've been trying to get a gynecologist appointment for a while now so I can get checked out. Now he's saying that he wants to stop having sex because of this problem. What should I do? I'm so conflicted because I can't control how sensitive my clit is. I feel like I'm being punished for something my younger self did. Please lend me some advice. I don't want to lose him. Angela.
Okay, so first of all,
help her out.
Help her out. Yeah, help her
I
out.
don't know if that's an actual like medical condition. If you can become desensitized for okay. I think that she's just mentally blocked. You know how men can get mentally blocked too.
Yeah,
I think she might be a little mentally blocked. And if she's trying everything, it's her husband, correct?
Yeah.
Boyfriend
Her
or husband? Husband? Boyfriend?
22-year-old
If
boyfriend.
she's trying, okay, 22?
22.
Oh,
She's 22. He's 22.
okay. Okay. Why aren't they? Okay, so I don't know what their sex life is like, but is she teaching him? Are they working
Apparently
together?
Apparently not, because
He needs a coach.
yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
she thinks it all revolves around her clit, right? Because she's been masturbating for 9 years, right?
Right.
And she thinks it's so desensitized that he can't make her orgasm, and he's
She
having
has
a
a mental
problem.
block, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
It makes
no, she
sense.
probably-
It makes a lot of
Well,
sense.
yeah, she could, but and not that I'm an expert, okay? I'm not.
I was waiting for that one.
I'm not an expert. I'm not, but I did sleep at a Holiday Inn Express.
I did sleep at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
Okay,
I'm just going to share a little something with 22-year-old homeboy here, okay?
Yeah.
Here's the deal, okay? Work.
Should I put my finger on the mute?
No, you're good, dude. You're good.
Okay, all right.
Number one, you got to make sure that when you're in the foreplay, right? You got to start kissing.
Bob makes it sound like it's a play in a fucking NFL.
No.
Hey, can we get Bob a piece of fruit? Can we get Bob a piece of
I'm
fruit?
trying to give this guy a playbook where he can understand. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Good, Bob.
here's the deal.
Tune in.
You gotta start with the romance first, right? You gotta kiss, undress, and you gotta kiss your way down her body,
Okay. Bob.
right? No, seriously, you do. You gotta
Let him finish. Let him cook.
because there are sensitive spots you gotta get to first for arousal. Okay, if they're just straight going at it and he like tries to go downtown first, no, you gotta because you gotta start. You gotta. It's a psychological game. You gotta put her in the mindset, right? So you gotta like kiss her. You gotta kiss her neck. You gotta work your way down. Work your way down. Work your way down. Kiss lightly. Do whatever you gotta do. Then
Okay.
while you're downtown, okay, you got two bad boys right here. Okay,
Oh, Jesus.
okay.
All right.
Use these bad boys. No, seriously.
All right.
Use these bad boys right here. All right. And while you're going downtown and working the action
You're
on the
killing
clit,
Art.
right?
You're killing Art.
Right. So when you're working the action on the clit, right? You got to insert both bad boys, and you got to hook them up a little like this.
Let me swing back.
No, seriously, no. Let me finish, all right? Because I'm going to help you out.
That's what she said.
No. All right. So you got to hook the bad boys up like
Are we
this.
in
and
like sex ed class right now?
Yeah,
or-
that's what I was.
I'm helping the 22-year-old out, okay? Because
Okay.
22-year-olds don't know this. You find this out later in life. But if you go in and hook them up like this,
This is really.
I'm sure he watches porn. I'm sure he knows quite a bit.
Yeah,
you know what?
He knows-
Exactly.
no,
Well, here you go, Bob. I'm gonna.
I'm sorry. I'm
Show him
sorry.
the move. Show him the move. Show
No,
him the
no,
move.
so you got to do this because there's a spot directly on the upper wall of the vagina below the clit.
Oh,
It's
geez.
real soft. That's the G spot.
All right,
G
Bob.
You
Hold
spot.
feel
on.
that,
Hold
if
on,
you
though.
lick, you're orgasm.
Hold on, though.
And then
Bob.
if you're really skilled, you can do one of these. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Yeah, there you
You know
go.
what I'm saying?
You can do this.
The shocker.
And if you like Star Trek, you do the spot.
The spot. The spot.
Forgive me,
here's
Lord,
the-
for that one.
Here's the thing, though.
We're never like this. I promise.
Yeah.
promise.
No, I love it. I love it.
That's the key. I mean,
Yes.
he needs to talk to her and find out what makes her feel good. Because if you don't have that conversation and you're just you're going from first to second to third and trying to go home every time,
Yeah.
it's not going to work. And does she feel comfortable? That's another thing. I understand. Like people have talked. We've done other shows on other podcasts where we talked about just how certain people feel naked, and
Yes.
when they're naked they feel uncomfortable, and sometimes that could be an issue of why she's not orgasm, and maybe she doesn't feel comfortable in her own skin.
Right.
It could be a lot of things that come into play
Yeah.
in that situation. So
They need to
finding
learn how to work together. I mean, that's
Yes.
the only advice I could give. And then poor guy, he's gotten to a point where he's insecure now because he can't get her to come. And then it's like he doesn't want to have sex. That sucks.
yeah.
That
Well, all right,
sucks.
So I'm going to shout out Trisha Clark because I was 18, she was 30.
Oh, Bob, don't names.
That was
Don't
the
know
best.
names.
No,
Bob.
she's don't worry about it. She's gone.
She's
But that
dead,
was like,
dude.
that was the
Wait,
best.
who?
Whoa.
You dated dead
No,
or
no,
what?
but that was the best. That was the best 8 months of my life because
Right.
you're 18, you don't know anything. She's 30, she knows everything,
Yeah.
and she teaches you what you need to do to please a woman.
Yeah. See,
That's
exactly.
crazy. 18 and 30. She was 30.
She was 30,
Yeah. Yeah.
but as an 18-year-old, you talk, you learn what's good, what you should do, what you shouldn't do.
Yeah. Well,
What's
that's
the crocodile?
why I think the communication part is very important. Is
Yes.
just finding out what makes her feel good, and
Right.
if you don't
Yeah.
do that,
Yeah.
because it seems like maybe prior to this, it was all about, hey, I got mine.
Yeah.
And he was happy. So what what is he saying? That now all of a sudden that's what
Right.
know?
And I'm not sure what her mental block is because, I mean, she spent 9 years masturbating. Okay, great.
Could be a lot of things, man.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Join the club. I'm sure there was plenty of other people that were spending,
gonna get into this.
their prominent teenage years.
At least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Julian, you've been silent. Your thoughts on this one, and please don't share moves.
I've just been
trying to
listening.
help
Hey,
I'm
no.
trying to help the public out what to hit, what not to
Hey,
hit.
you know what? Bob taught me a
Bob's the-
lot today. Bob taught me
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go bust those
Bob's the
out.
health teacher you wish you had in 7th grade.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Hey,
need
Mom, you
I
need
need
to
Uncle
sign this.
Bob to give me the
Dude,
talk.
I feel
when
like I
was
need a
kid.
cigarette right now.
I felt like I needed to light it. I haven't smoked a cigarette in
I
13
think I need to
years.
grab
you
a
know?
smoke.
Julian, your thoughts, buddy?
I think they need to figure out whatever it is. Like they need to have a talk, a sit down. But I mean, like, yeah, that does have to be rough. That does have to be rough. So
Yeah.
I guess I could see where he's like, oh well, he doesn't even want to do it anymore because he's upset about it. Because
Yeah, but
he's just
most
insecure about
women
it.
fake it anyways, and that is serious when we say that. We
Yeah.
all
Well-
fake it, and it's most of the time it's fake.
Yeah.
So
I
he needs to just stick with it. He needs to just stick with it.
just pound it out.
I
I
don't
mean,
know what
no,
else
that
to
doesn't sound
say.
right.
All right, so no. So I
Exactly.
have a question. Okay, this has boggled my mind.
Yeah.
I'm 62 years old.
The mute button.
If you're in that position, why do you want to fake it? Don't you want to finish?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so why
of
don't you?
course.
But
We
why
want
don't you?
to.
Why
Eventu-
don't you?
Eventually, she's done and tired, and she wants
Am I
to
just
go.
gonna like? Is it like flipping a switch and then I just?
No.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, why would you fake it so he'll stop? Why not just tell him, look, you're doing it wrong. Do this, do this, do this.
No, you're right. I know.
Yeah,
But let's say
yeah.
it's like a hookup or like a one night stand, or
Uh-huh.
when you
Yeah.
first start seeing somebody, you fake
Mhm.
it until you get
You
to know
fake
each
it.
other, and then you can make it happen. Does that make
Yeah,
does
but
that
see,
make
here-
sense?
Shout
Yeah,
out to you
it
for being
does make
I'm
honest.
not
sense,
saying
but-
I
but-
do.
Thank
Yeah,
you for
yeah,
being
nothing you
honest.
do. No,
Thank you for being honest. Hell yeah.
but here's the deal. Even on a one night stand, right? I've always done okay
Yeah.
with the hook to let them know I know where it's at and I know what feels good for you.
Yeah.
So
They're
why
probably
should
that's great, but they're
look
probably still
if
faking
you
it. I'm
if
sorry.
you
I'm sorry. I'm just
No,
being real.
Yeah.
I am just
I
being
know you're
real.
being real, but I
Yeah.
understand. But look,
Thank you for being
Yeah.
real.
if you don't follow
Yeah.
the lead before I do, we have a problem.
Well, and I love that. Like, love that mindset.
Yeah,
Keep it up.
that's the whole deal. That's the whole deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
does need
that's
to
great.
be patient. Be patient and just figure it
Yeah,
out.
hit him
Talk,
with the
sit
hook.
down, talk.
Hit him with
Yeah.
the hook.
Hey,
Julian
because
is the hook, dude.
I'm sure
Yeah,
he's
comment
doing
says bring
things.
some toys. See
Yeah,
that?
bring some toys. Brucey toys.
Yeah.
You get introduced the toys into the
Hey, shout out Bruce, bro. I miss you, bro.
because
Bruce
you get
always
a little,
Bruce,
you
bro.
get the little bullet vibrator, put it like on her joy button, and then you do the hook. Oh my
Yeah.
god,
Oh, geez.
life is good.
All right, Bob. I'm gonna have to mute you. in a minute.
Look,
Hey, yo.
she understands.
Shout out to
She
Bobby.
understands.
You missed this shit, dude. Bobby Buggy always vibe, dude.
It can't be
Good stuff,
forced.
good
No,
stuff.
Damn it.
no.
Good stuff.
For
We're all
yeah.
adults
I mean,
here. It's okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
You just I think
Hey.
for him, I think he
Do that
needs
thing.
to figure it out. I mean, just figure out. Ask
Figure
her.
it
Hey,
out, ask her.
he knows.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Oh, look. Let's
Mhm.
be honest. Every guy's
Yeah.
got the same move, pretty much. And they go. That's their go-to move. Maybe your go-to move ain't good enough. Ask her. Hey,
Yeah.
when I do this, is this okay for you? Do you enjoy
Yeah.
this? Can we try something different? Go.
Yeah.
Bruce brought up great. Bring some toys.
Yeah.
Go to the library and get the Kama Sutra. Try some of those out. You know,
Yeah.
And
turn to
not
page
every
6.
woman likes the same thing. Like
Right,
every
exactly.
girl is different.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Every girl is
dude,
different.
do the cough drop an ice cube, man.
Oh, Jesus, Bob.
I don't know what that
Wait.
means, but
Huh?
you know, yeah, communication, important lesson. Communication is key.
Yeah,
All right, so you're thinking about the cough drop an ice cube, right?
I need a beer. Go ahead, talk. I gotta.
No,
go.
I'm waiting for Angela to respond, right?
Yeah, I want. Yeah,
Okay.
what is that?
So
Or
the
I
cough
could just
drop, so the
ask
cough drop
chat real
ice cube.
quick.
Oh, okay, no, so basically, the guy puts in a cough drop, right? Chews it up,
Mhm.
swallows it, so his breath has that menthol flavor, and it's strong.
Oh, I don't like that.
So you go downtown, okay?
No.
So you go downtown, you start working it, and then like you do that for like 2 minutes, and then you pop an ice cube in,
John?
and then you finish with an ice cube.
Oh, gee.
They
Like
freak out.
that's cool and all,
Freak
but
out.
like, nah.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I don't like all the tricks and
What?
stuff. Like,
Bob, you fucking tripping me out right now, bud.
Yeah.
You need to chill, bro.
Don't
He
look
does
at
too
him
many
when
tricks.
you're
if
saying
she's
those
having
things.
issues,
trip, bro.
if she's
So I'm
having
fucking wilding out.
issues with being desensitized, then I probably wouldn't be doing that trick.
Yeah.
That trick
Yeah.
would just
Wow.
no.
That's
absolutely.
advanced. That's
Hey,
advanced,
by the
Bob.
way, Art,
Wow. No,
Art,
dude.
Business Prime
No.
already said no.
I'm not gonna read no comments no
You're-
more
She said no.
after the fucking 15 minutes you've been on the mic,
Sorry.
fucking telling everyone how to fucking get down tonight.
I'm just trying to help the guy who's it's not working.
He needs to have. There's got to be communication.
He needs to talk
Somebody
to Bob.
You got to talk.
Communication is key.
And to me, obviously, she needs to start that conversation with him because she's the one that's not getting the pleasure from
Right.
it. So she needs to let him know
Right.
this is wrong. Don't do this. Don't kiss me here. Don't kiss me there. Don't touch me here. Do this. Change. She needs to get that information out to him.
All right, so here's the
We're
deal.
good at following direction.
Right, but see, here's the deal. If
Yeah, men are.
he
Yeah.
if he can't finish the job,
Somebody
Right.
else will.
somebody else will.
Exactly.
And then if you're in the relationship, communicate so nobody else has to finish the job.
Maybe role play.
Facts.
I don't know.
Say what, Angela?
I said facts. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Thanks.
You don't
You ever
want her
tried the
cheating.
Dorleen?
Yeah.
The Dorleen.
The Dorleen, you guys know about the Dorleen? Oh no, I heard about it. That's kind of wild.
No, I don't.
I heard about it.
You heard about it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, fuck it. It's probably from Twilight or some shit.
Oh,
That's funny.
My bad.
You want me to read the next one?
yeah.
Okay, let's change the subject.
Yeah.
All right.
A
Good
big
talk.
one.
All
We
right, so
can't talk about Twilight, all of us.
I'm considering leaving my husband over keeping a lock on one of our doors and refusing to open it.
Oh,
Hi, everyone. Very sad to be posting this, but I, female 29, and considering separating from my husband, male 33 of 5 years, over a big issue we just had a couple days ago. My husband has always cared about his things, and he puts all his valuables in his office where he works remotely 3 days a week. He put a lock on the outside of the door for 6 months ago to supposedly keep his things safe from our destructive toddler. I let it go, but found it a bit odd since the key is usually nowhere to be found. Anyways, I recently went to his office to get our bird's perch out of the room, and he was hovering actually really suspicious. Okay. He'd eventually said, "What do you need in here?" And I said, the bird's perch, but then instantly felt he was hiding something from me. I also noticed he locked the door after that. After we put our toddler to sleep, I told him I needed to go in the room to change the sheets on his guest mattress because we have visitors soon. He was acting defensive again and said he would do it another time. That is when I said, "What are you hiding in there? You're really getting defensive, and it's weird that I'm locked out of his space in my own home and have to ask permission to enter." He got more defensive until I eventually said, "You need to unlock the door and let's see what's in there because you're hiding something." Long story short, he admitted to hiding weed in the room and playing video games when I go to sleep, but he refused to open the door. I told him I'm going to sit by the door until he unlocks it because I think he's hiding something worse since those things aren't a big deal. You guys, he literally refused. I tried begging. I tried getting the lock open. I tried everything I could think of. Not only would he not unlock the door, but he's been gaslighting me with the entire time, telling me I'm crazy and it must be my pregnancy hormones thinking there was something else in there. He said that if he opens the door, he would be giving in to my pushiness. He also kept touching my leg and telling me he was sorry I'm going through this, like I was making all this up in my head. Unfortunately, I got too tired around 2 a.m. Keep in mind I'm pregnant and having to deal with this, and told him I'm going to sleep and whatever he's hiding in there he can get rid of in the morning, but I'm done. In the morning, the room was perfectly staged with this little weed pin out and a switch game. He has changed the lock on the door to a normal one that only locks when someone's in the room. But still, it seems no problem with what he's done. He is still adamant that it's perfectly normal to lock a door from the outside if you have important things in there. He also said there was nothing else in there, and he couldn't just for the life of me let me in after I said we needed to go through his stuff. He said he said that was controlling behavior, and giving in would only be saying that was okay. I guess what I'm asking is it normal to put a lock on an office door even on the outside? Would a separation by the best next steps? Would a separation be the next best step?
Yeah.
I have a toddler and a baby coming and really don't want to have to do this alone if I don't need to.
Wow, that's a lot. And I didn't when I read this, I didn't read the whole thing. I didn't know she
Yeah.
was pregnant, but that kind of changes everything.
Yeah.
That changes everything. I mean, I don't want to again, devil's advocate. Okay,
Yeah.
don't get angry at me, internet.
Yeah.
I have to say this, Angela, because I'm the guy that says what's on my mind. But it almost does feel like it's pregnancy hormones just flaring up, and because see, Angela just dropped her head.
I'm with you, Angela. I'm with you.
Remember, playing devil's advocate here. This is not my true feelings, but I can see where I can see where maybe she's playing a certain thing in her head that she's portraying that's going on in that room, and it may just be weed and what is it, the switch? I don't know why a grown man has a switch, but I don't know. That's how I'm saying. I'm playing devil's advocate and saying I can kind of see his point of view a little bit, not much.
Not much.
Angela,
He says.
Angela, go ahead, Angela. We need a woman's perspective on this before I dive into it.
Yeah, that man is hiding some serious weird porn addiction. There's no other explanation. Or he has a mistress and he keeps like a second phone or something in there where he's able to contact her. I've been with way too many cheating, lying men.
Yeah.
I know how this story goes. His behavior is not normal, and then to gaslight and do what? Oh, fuck off. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I hear you. I was just trying to defend a small portion of men that are out there.
Can I ask why you were playing devil's advocate?
Oh yeah, because I wanted like a different side to it. Yeah, for me personally, how I feel about this whole situation, I think it could have been settled a lot easier by maybe being open about the switch and the thing at the start of it. But when you read the first sentence and of this paragraph that she written here, but she states the fact that he's real specific about his valuables and they have a toddler. So that when like I read that first, I kind of mean I'm a dad. So I know all the shit that's been broken because of kids. So that's where my mind goes to. And I don't, I don't know. Art has girls. I don't know if girls were as bad as my boys were. But my boys broke a lot of shit.
No, my girls are wonderful.
Yeah. But that's how I'm
understand if it was
kind of looking at it as like a dad too. You know what I mean?
If you were
Kinda
locking up guns, that would make sense, or like
that's
weapons.
different. That's different.
That's why you have a gun safe.
But like that's when you get a safe. Yeah. So
yeah. I think for me, I think he should have been a little bit more open about it earlier. I don't think I personally myself would not let my pregnant wife sit on the floor behind the door till 2 a.m. in the morning. That's bullshit. I mean, open the fucking door, bud. That's your wife. She's on the floor, sitting in the back of the door, crying. There's no freaking way on God's green earth I'm letting that happen.
Crazy. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, that's messed up.
All right. Number one, they make these door handles for kids that they can't open door handles because it won't let them because you have to squeeze it and then turn it. So the lock is bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Guy is doing something there he really shouldn't be doing. Either he's online, like you said, online with porn, online trying to find a Tinder date. He's doing something he shouldn't be doing because the toddler, they make these door handle things that toddlers can't use.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So he's doing something he should not be doing.
Yeah, I believe he's doing something he shouldn't be doing, but I always go back to the trust and issues. And I for me, and I don't know, you tell me what you think, Angela, but I think you have to get to that point where she is. Did they have situations like that prior to marriage? Was he that type of guy where she felt he was cheating on her all the time? So for me, if this is a guy who's been good, honest, providing, putting a roof over your head, taking care of you, not cheating on you, that's why I think sometimes maybe the hormones were kicking in. She's playing this part in her head that, what's going on in there. And maybe it's escalating a little more than it should normally be. If let's say she wasn't pregnant, I don't know how she would feel if she wasn't pregnant. Would she feel that same way?
Yes, yeah, that could be.
But for me, that's how I look at it. And is he a good guy? Has he been a good guy? Has he cheated on you before? Have you been cheated on a lot? That makes a difference. If she's been someone that's been cheated on a lot, and now she's in a great relationship, she may not understand how that is a great relationship, and always playing back to what she's been through in her life. You can't help but go back and look, at what you've been through. So I don't know. It's I do believe that there's more than weed and a switch in there.
Exactly.
But I don't think he's sneaking somebody in there, and I don't think he's like got a whole nother family hiding in the closet in there or something.
No, I just think he's got stuff on his computer he doesn't want his wife to see.
He doesn't want her to know about.
Yeah, and because
that's the thing. You got to share those fetishes. You have to share. If you have a fetish, share that fetish. If you're going to share a fetish with anyone, it should be your wife.
Yeah, communication is the key.
Yeah, then if you're not sharing that fetish with your wife, now you're looking for someone to fulfill that fetish, and that's where you fuck up.
Well, no, but the whole deal is anytime there's a lock on a door, it means you don't trust me.
Yeah, that's true. But maybe he has a first generation Pokemon.
I knew he was going to go with the toys.
You know what? Again,
dollies.
Stop. That's so funny.
They have these door things you can put on the door handle where toddlers.
No, he doesn't want his wife to get to know that he spent all this money on a fucking first generation Pikachu.
Yeah,
she might take it in the divorce.
Yeah,
you never know.
It's like having a Rembrandt, bro, or like a
Rembrandt or a Monet. Yeah,
a Monet.
Julian, your thoughts, Julian?
I think that it's definitely strange that he doesn't want her in there, and that even though it went to that extreme, like you said, where he didn't open the door, so he's definitely hiding something, and he got rid of the evidence.
Yeah, it's suspect, right?
It's to be like, oh yeah, you can have it open now after I clean everything.
I'm standing here.
Yeah, but also while everything's already he had time to change everything or hide things, so it's what's the point?
He's a serial killer, bitch. Run!
No. Well, here, let me switch it back over to you, Angela. Do you give him that time? Are you the type of person that says clean up your mess and whatever you got in there, get rid of it by tomorrow?
Yes.
Are you giving him that opportunity, or Angela's kicking the fucking door down, dude?
Yeah. No.
All of a sudden you hear him come out of the garage with the chainsaw.
Yeah. Oh, I used to be a crazy bitch. We've calmed down a bit. It depends on what it is. Like if it's just weed or something that I was against that wasn't cheating, or I don't. Then it's like, hey, let's figure this out. I'm one of those people that's like, all right, let's figure this out. As long as you're honest with me, let's figure this out. Cheating though is a different story. But I don't know. If it's like a weird kink and he's in there, so porn is a different story too. That's a whole nother thing that I don't know.
Because I think some guys are like that. Because I've met,
communication.
Because I've had guys, I have friends they'll tell me this is what they're into, but they can't get their girlfriends or their wives to do it.
Damn.
And they're always like, what do I do? And I'm like, dude, you got to be open with her. You got to, and a lot of times you don't know. She might say, hey, we'll give it a try.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work out and she's honest and she says, hey, you know what? I don't feel comfortable doing that. We tried it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
You move on.
But always remember, make sure your girl has had a couple, 2 or 3 drinks before you recognize.
No, you don't.
Hey, bring your best friend over.
That's great advice.
Should I mute him? Yeah. No. But I mean, if it's something like that, and I personally think that's what it is. I think again, yes, it's porn related that he's doing something in there porn related on his Switch. No, I'm kidding, but on his computer.
Oh, Princess Peach.
But it may be
his weird obsession with
King Koopa.
Yeah.
I'm King Koopa.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what I usually that's what it's going to be. I mean, like my mind when I read this too, that's what my mind went, and I think all of our minds went to porn. He's watching porn.
No. He's on Tinder. He's got a girlfriend, man.
Yeah, you're
I didn't go
tripping,
that-
bro.
I didn't go that- I wouldn't gone that.
He
far.
might have a
Tinder. He's got a
So-
girlfriend.
he might have a Jose Canseco rookie card in there, bro. You never know.
Yeah,
If you're gonna
that
lock
one
your
better
stuff
than our
up-
bicycle tires.
Pardon me?
If you're gonna lock your stuff up like that, create a whole big issue with your wife. I do believe that it's a mistress. I don't think
Yes.
that
Yeah.
it's because if it was porn, then it's not just a kink.
You
I
better
think
not
it's
hide.
some really bad, some bad stuff that nobody should be seeing, or else he might be like locked
Yeah,
up
exactly.
type thing. You're not
Exactly.
locking your office because you
Yeah.
watch some like BDSM shit or
Yeah.
whatever type of kink. You're not.
He might be Ed Gaines, dude. You
It just
never
seems-
know, bro.
Yeah, and again, we don't know what he
Could be
does.
college lesbians.
Yeah,
You don't
we
know.
don't know. Someone last night, I think Julian brought it up, but we don't know what kind of work he does. So he could be, maybe he
Yeah.
works for the lab.
Hey.
He's personal secured stuff.
Could be fucking James Bond, bro.
It could be James
Motherfucking
Bond.
James
Could be.
Bond.
I mean,
and this
we don't
chick's
know. We
complaining,
don't
bro.
know.
Exactly.
Hey, you might want to check
He
yourself
could
before
be
you
a,
wreck yourself.
yeah, he could be a secret agent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let me.
It might be Vin Diesel.
Right.
Vin Diesel
That's-
might have fucking.
That's fair.
Triple X.
Now, let me go. We'll start with Julian. Julian, how does Julian handle this situation? How were you to handle this if you were the husband? How are you handling it?
I mean, like, I feel like if she has a problem with the lock, then you just get rid of it. Like, I don't know. I think it just depends on like what.
Word.
Also, it depends what you do. Unless you have work that has to be so secure that like no one can see it, then like you probably wouldn't have that at home anyway, so it doesn't matter. But
Word.
like realistically, there's no reason for her not to go in that room. I think he has something fishy in there. He's hiding something, maybe someone at that moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. He's sending on something weird. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah.
she
Mr.
definitely
Sharp.
looked into it.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh no. I think it's totally wrong to him to lock the door. He's got something going on in there that he doesn't want to be truthful about. It's either a hooker or online. I don't know what he's doing, man. But he doesn't want his wife knowing about it, and there's a trust all because number one, you got a little kid, she's pregnant, and you're gonna lock a door?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
By
A
the way,
woman's
we are gonna get to
intuition
this,
is
right?
so
Yeah, yeah.
strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A woman's intuition is strong. So
It is.
I don't think it was her
the
hormones. I think her
Don't forget the
intuition.
hormones.
Fuck the
But-
hormones. Get out of here with that.
Every
God.
place,
I like to stir shit.
every place
Yeah.
I've ever lived, if
You like
there's
to
a
stir
lock on a
shit?
door, I feel like nobody trusts me.
Yeah. Hey, when you're married and you have kids,
Uh-huh.
that lock.
Oh yeah, no, you got to do
You don't
that.
want to. You don't want to traumatize your
Yeah,
children forever.
Children walks in. What are you doing? We're wrestling.
Yeah, mom was choking on something.
Yeah, daddy's about to put her in the Boston Crab. So,
Your mom put your mom in a Heimlich movie.
He's in it with the Bob.
We
He's
are
in it with
normally
the
not
Bob.
like
She was-
this on this.
She was
with the
choking on a
Bob.
peanut.
Yeah.
This is just an off episode because we're normally not like this.
All right, Mr. Sharp, how about you?
you know, I pre-read this.
Yeah.
I want to do this so bad.
All right, go hit it.
Okay. All right, so betrayed by my partner of 3 years, unsure if I should try to forgive him or move on. She's a 28-year-old female.
Yeah.
I'm a 28-year-old woman, and my boyfriend, 29 male.
Yeah.
We've been together for 3 years. Recently, I found out he cheated on me. It wasn't a one-time mistake. It was something that happened multiple times over a few months. I'm completely devastated and struggling with whether I should try to forgive him or work on rebuilding our trust, or if it's better to walk away. The betrayal has made me question my worth and the future of our relationship. I want to figure out how to move forward in a way that protects my emotional health. I don't know how to start the conversation or what to expect from therapy or counseling if I try that route. Has anyone been through this, have been through something similar? What helped you heal or decide steps? I'm going to start.
And Bob, so
Stevie Wonder can see you need to leave him.
yeah, yeah,
Next,
yeah. Yeah.
Angela.
Angela.
My first initial is to say, yeah, you gotta leave. You gotta leave because he's done it multiple times.
Yes.
That's that's a choice at that point for whatever issues that he has that's going on with him. Regardless, it's still a choice that he's choosing. Um, yeah, I'd leave. I'd leave. I'd
Yeah.
leave.
I
Because
was
not
right.
many
So
men. It takes a lot of therapy. He's gonna
right.
have to
So
get into therapy. They're gonna have to do it together. It's a long road ahead of them if they stay together.
okay. So if you were the man who's cheated on you multiple times, okay, multiple times, would you even consider working on it to stay together?
If I was the man or the
Yeah,
woman.
no. If you were the woman,
No.
If I
Well,
was the
she is a
woman?
woman.
yeah, no, you're the woman. Your man has been cheating on you multiple times. What would make
Yeah.
you want to stay in that relationship?
It's probably toxic. So I'm probably addicted to the toxicity. And
Yeah.
that's probably what it is. She probably because I've been there. I know
Yeah.
exactly what it's like. I know exactly what she's going through.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for me too, I am honestly blown away by some people that can make it work. I mean, good for them. I mean, if they can continue to build on that relationship and trust each other down the road. I've seen it. We've seen it. We have a couple friends that they've done it and they stayed together and they worked it out somehow and they constantly trusted each other after that. For me, I'm not. Well, you're one and done.
Yes.
I can't.
Yes.
I can't. I can never look at you the same way again.
Yes.
I honestly, I joke. I mean, I'm a man. I'm not supposed to talk about my feelings, but I'm sorry.
Bro, let this shit up.
But
Shit up.
you pretty much, I hate, took a piece of me out, and it's just,
Facts.
I couldn't.
So I walked in on my best friend in bed with my girlfriend.
No fucking way.
I did. I had a key to her house.
Oh,
I came over. His van was there. I walked
where's
in.
the sad music?
No, it's not. It's not sad at all. I
Hit
walked in.
him with the gong.
It's not
walked
sad at
down the
all,
hallway.
he says.
No, I was upset, but I walked down the hall, opened the door, and there they are. And they're going at it, and I didn't even make it. I just took her key off my key ring. I went, I gave him the key. I said, "You'll need this now."
Yeah.
I don't.
Damn.
Okay.
Oof.
I left, and I said, "Don't either one of you call me."
Yeah.
Right? 2 weeks later, my buddy's calling, "Hey, man, she's a whore. She did this." No, screw you.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you're my best friend.
Yeah.
And you should have never even got yourself in that position.
Nope.
F you. And then she called, "I'm pregnant." Great. Have the baby. We'll see whose it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
All right. You have the baby. We'll see whose it is. All right. If it's not mine, F you. You know what I'm saying? If it is mine, I'll pay the child support, but I'm not getting with you.
Yeah.
Because I can't trust you.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, I'm really not pregnant." Of course you're not.
Of course you're not. Yeah.
But I was a better guy who treated her better than he did.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is once they cheat on you, they're done.
You're done. Yeah. You're done.
Yeah.
Okay, Bob.
Okay, Bob. Arms wide open. Little
wide
Creed. Little Creed.
No, but it's just is. It's
Fuck
just
you,
is.
bro,
I
my
just.
life is
I just can't understand. Once you're cheated on, how you can bring them back and trust.
No,
You
it's
don't-
a tough. That's why I'm really honest to God, I'm really blown away by that there's certain people that can get past that and move on and still be together for 25, 30 years. And I don't know if it's just a generational thing for the silent generation and the boomers. I think that worked better back then than I say for this generation. I think you guys, the boomers and the silent generation, they may have cheated, but their philosophy was like you brought up, you were at war.
Yeah, my dad. Yeah, my mom and dad.
You were at war. You met somebody there. Blah blah.
Yep.
I know your needs. You guys, but your parents had a loving, happy marriage.
Absolutely.
And that's just one of many.
Yeah.
know?
No, he went to Vietnam, and mom just said, "Don't bring me back anything. I got to take penicillin for it."
Yeah. So I don't know. How about you, Julian? What are your thoughts on this one?
I think that once you cheat, like I wouldn't be able to be with someone that cheated on me. So like I wouldn't expect them to be with me. So
your
it's
Latino
like,
jumps in, huh? Your Latino manhood, and you're like,
I just couldn't be with someone after that.
you're
Yeah,
like
I
pinche joto.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna do all that. But yeah, so I couldn't put myself through that. But hey, shout out to those who can.
All right, here let me switch it on you, Angela. Let's say this is instead of this being a 3-year relationship, does it matter if it's a 10-year relationship?
Mm.
Oh, and how you look at
I don't know.
because
Is he like really
as the years build,
rich?
yeah,
Or...
as the
Is he
years,
rich?
is he rich?
Is there kids
I mean,
involved? Is there kids
Yeah.
involved?
Yeah,
Because
is
there
there
might be
kids
kids involved too.
involved?
Then
Oh gosh, yeah,
That's wild.
I don't,
Yes.
I
Well,
don't know. I think I wouldn't be able to get past it because I
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
the work ahead, and
Right.
I just don't want to do the work to
Yeah.
maybe not even get past it because I know
Yeah.
myself and like,
yeah,
nah.
Okay, so let's play devil's advocate here, okay?
that's my job.
I'm going to play devil's
All right,
advocate
go ahead.
because I stayed at
Uh-huh.
Holiday
This
Inn.
way, the internet could be mad at you
Yeah.
instead of me for
I,
once.
I stayed at a Holiday
Yeah.
Inn Express last night.
Right.
So, all right, Angela, say you're in a 3-year relationship with somebody
Mhm,
and you're the one who goes out and cheats.
mhm.
Would you expect your mate to take you back and work on things?
No, first of all, I
No.
would never cheat. Second of all, absolutely not. No,
Yeah.
Okay.
because
all
what a
right.
piece of shit on my part.
Well, yeah, but that was always my philosophy when I dated and I was in like relationships when I was look, if I'm not the person you want and you feel like you're gonna go cheat, tell me ahead of time, we'll just break up. Because if I feel like I
Yeah.
don't love you anymore, I'm gonna tell you before I go out and do anything shady. I'm gonna say, look, this isn't working. I'm out. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna cheat on you to find something better. And if I don't find something better, come back to you and you know what I mean? No, that's
Yeah.
not how it
Mhm.
works.
Yeah. It's yeah. I'm just wondering, if there is a number. I mean, I can get like you can get 20 years in a marriage and you make a mistake or you cheat and do you throw that 20 years away? I think the
Yeah.
number as the number gets higher and the situation changes, whether there's kids involved. But then again, I always tell people don't put your kids through that because that you should put yourself and your kids before that situation. So for me, it's like if you cheat on me, I'm not going to try to fix this because I know you're going to do it again, and I'm not going to put my kids through this nonsense.
Right.
So I don't think I could.
Kids come first.
But 20 years is different. Now you
My parents were together for 25, I think about 25. I'm not going to get into details. But my dad actually did end up leaving her because of the infidelity.
years.
Yeah,
So that's a long time. That's rough. That's rough.
Yeah.
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 I think my parents were 58 years before they died.
Yeah. I mean, it's
58 years.
close.
That's insane. Wow.
Yeah, but my dad did cheat on my mom. But my mom,
shit.
like my mom told him, she said, "Look, you're going off to Vietnam." He did 4 tours of Vietnam. She said, "Look, I know you got needs. Just don't bring me anything home. I need penicillin for."
Yeah.
Crazy.
Shout out to the best.
That's so
bro.
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
the mindset was just different back then. It was just different.
Oh yeah.
That is true.
Mhm.
After 20 years, it's not a mistake.
No, it's not a mistake. After 20 years.
After 20 years.
After 20 years. Yeah, I just kind of fell off. I made a mistake. No, dude, you made a visible choice.
You didn't. Yeah, you didn't fall into a vagina.
Facts.
Yeah.
You weren't walking down the
Yeah.
street. All of a sudden you tripped.
and
And it's right there. You're naked. It's
how did I end up in here?
no, it's a choice.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. But I've seen, like I said, I've seen relationships where the guy keeps cheating and everything's fine.
That sucks.
And the worst thing I've ever done in my life, and confession, I have covered for friends who've cheated.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I did, and I was
Yeah, I can't do
stupid.
that.
But
That just shows how much of a friend you are, though.
no, I know, but that's what I thought at the
See,
time.
Bros
that's
are
a
for
rough
hoes, dude.
spot
Bros
to
for
be
hoes.
in.
Yeah,
It's a
no,
rough spot to be
but
in.
here's the funny part is so I was covering for my friend, and so they break up. He's living in my house. One night he gets his shotgun and he's headed out the door. Where are you going? He goes, Debbie's cheating on me. I'm going to kill the motherfucker. I said, wait, bring your ass back here. I said, why are you going to get mad at her for cheating? You've been cheating for 10 years.
Damn.
I've covered you.
Yeah.
Why are you going to get mad at her for doing what you did? He goes, man, I'm going to kill him. That's no. You can't kill him because she's doing what you did.
You
Matter
did.
of fact, why don't you call up one of your side pieces and go see her tonight, all right?
You'll feel better in the
Yeah,
morning.
you'll feel better, but there's no need to take a shotgun and kill this dude because she's doing exactly what you did to her.
Yeah, exactly. This is the last one, Mr. Sharp.
Oh, how should I handle my girlfriend texting a guy she met on Hinge while saying it's just friendship? Oh, this is going to be good. My girlfriend and I recently had an argument after I caught her texting a guy she met on Hinge. She told me she had him added before she met me and that she's just feeling lonely lately. I'll be gone for work in a few days, and she said she's been looking for friends or someone to go to a party with since I can't make it. She mentioned that she would be going to the party in a group and with her brother and some of his friends, but because I can't go due to work, she wanted someone to tag along with them. The way I found out was kind of by accident. We were watching TV together, and her phone was right in front of me. I saw messages pop up from him that said, "Good morning. How was your day?" and had a bunch of smiley faces. Red flag.
Red flag.
I confronted her about it and asked if I could see the messages. She got defensive and said, nah, that's how you make friends. I don't want to fake and be boring. She told me she always says she loves me and calls me handsome every day.
Ooh, that's big. That's big.
So she thought that would make me trust her. She said I don't trust her even though she shows me love and she called me insecure for wanting to see his messages. She also said it's not emotional cheating, just her trying to make friends. I told her I'm fine with her having guy friends, but it's different when it's someone she met on Hinge and when the messages seem flirty. To me, it crosses the line. I don't want to control her, but I also don't want to feel disrespected. To be real, my girlfriend is 20 years old, has been texting guys she met on Hinge saying things like, "Good morning," and "How was your day?" She says it's just friendship and not emotional cheating, but I feel like it crosses the line. She called me insecure for not trusting her and wanted to see the messages. How should I handle this situation without starting an argument?
That argument's coming, dude.
The argument is coming.
That argument's coming, bro.
Breakups for battle, brother.
Yeah, stop at 7-Eleven, get some soda, some energy drinks.
But here's here's the deal.
Some rhino pills.
Yeah, here's the deal. Don't get me wrong. Look, his girlfriend's
rhino pills, dude.
His girlfriend's 20 years old.
You know it's gonna be wild after that shit, bro.
Horny goat weed.
Let's fucking keep it real.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fucking, the bed's gonna be rocking.
His girlfriend's 20 years old, right?
Yeah.
So she's not getting the attention because I'm overworked.
She's
20 years old. At this point, how serious can the relationship be?
I don't know. Treat her like a queen, bro. Always treat her like a queen.
Always, but 20 years old, you know what I mean?
Angela, your thoughts?
She's so young. She's so young. You're right on that. She don't know what she wants. At 20 years old.
Exactly.
She shouldn't, I don't think, if she's using these guys, was it multiple or just that one guy that she met on Hinge?
Just that one guy, it sounds like. Yeah.
Yeah, but how do we know it's just the one guy for right now?
Yeah, for now.
Yeah.
Facts. You know what? Fuck her.
Yeah, no, that's totally for real. It's totally crossing the line. It's just not okay. It's not normal. It's not okay. That's just weird behavior.
Well,
That's
also
weird.
here's my second question. Why is she on Hinge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was she had him added before they had met.
Yeah,
but
they had
still
him.
like talking to him.
She may
after
not
the
still
fact,
be
the
on there.
context of how they met. They contacted
Okay, so I have a lot of female friends. Every one of my female friends I met before they got married. Okay, so even though we were still friends and stuff, I was explained before they even got into the relationship with the guy they married. Look, this is Bob. Bob's a friend. We don't do anything.
It's a loose cannon.
We don't do anything physical, but this is Bob. We hang out sometimes.
He's got a two-finger
We talk
move.
to each other. Hey, they never got the 2 fingers, okay? So if they're a friend, they don't get the 2 fingers, okay?
Yeah.
So, but the deal is they introduced me into the relationship when it was new.
It's different. Yeah.
Right? I am Bob. I'm not a threat. You know what I mean? We hang out, but because you're dating, we're not going to hang out anymore because I always give them time when they're dating. I don't even call them and talk to them because if they're in a relationship, I wait until they reach out together hey, you guys, you want to come to our house to do this? Okay, I don't bother.
That's smart. Yeah.
When they're in a relationship, I don't bother them. When they get married, I don't bother them. When they start having kids, I come over because goddamn, everyone needs an Uncle Bob. You know
Uncle
what I'm saying?
Bob.
Uncle Bob's like the shit. So Walt Disney World on Ice and everything else, man. Uncle Bob is there for that.
Gen Zer, your thoughts?
I think the context of how they met, it's messed up. Like she shouldn't be talking to him because they met on a dating app. So it's like that they obviously matched.
The intention,
so
yeah.
The reason why they met was that there was an attraction there. So like she's not trying to be his friend, and she kind of got defensive about it. So it kind of gives that she's hiding something.
Yeah, at
But
20,
what if it's
man.
the same?
Yeah, go ahead, Angela.
What if it's the same guy that gets ghosted all the time or gets turned down all the time? What if she just wants to be his friend, right? Like
Yeah.
the other one we
Bringing
read.
her back
What
to
if
the
it's,
first guy that we talked about.
What if it's like that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Playing
so
devil's advocate here, right?
but here's that's a good point. That's a good point.
Angela.
But if that's the point, you said that's your point. It's up to her to say, stop texting me. Good morning. How am I doing? Because that's my
Well,
boyfriend.
no, that shit's weird. Yeah,
that's my boyfriend.
Well, she could also do what you just talked about. Just hey, this is introduce them to each other.
Right. Come out. But her boyfriend has to be with her. Hey, we're doing a get together. Come over. I want you to meet, and I'll explain. But I never, and when my female friends were in a relationship and married, I never every morning texted, hey, good morning.
Hey,
how
good
are
morning,
you?
sweetie.
Yeah, that's not my job. That's her boyfriend's job.
Bob is the one that texts. You need a hug.
Yeah, no. I wait until they call me at 2:00. They're crying and like, look. I don't feel like being on on the phone an hour and a half again. Come over, or I'll come over.
Yeah.
How would she feel? How would she feel if he did that to her?
Yeah.
Well, look. So if he's doing that to her, hey, I expect the same thing. I expect her the same thing. If I'm a woman and my boyfriend is texting someone, good morning, how are you?
Wait a minute, you're not a woman?
You need to stop.
Yeah.
Because you do that for me.
Yeah.
Right. You don't need to do it for another woman. That's her problem. That's, you know what I mean? That's not your problem. Your problem is saying good morning to me.
Yeah.
All right.
She's out of pocket.
Yeah, I think that she needs to make him feel comfortable, and unfortunately, I take that back. She really doesn't have to make him feel. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She does. I mean, if you want the relationship to work, he has to. Unfortunately, it's all about trust. So, I mean, but then again, I don't know, man. This is a tough one, man, because I have a lot of female friends too myself. So, but I'm the same way as Bob. It's like, I let them know if I'm seeing somebody, I let them know that if you see photos of me on Facebook somewhere with these people, these are my friends, so I don't know.
You know what? And just bringing up social media for a minute like that.
I hate social media.
The easiest way
Except for podcasting.
Yeah, exactly. The easiest way to get caught cheating on your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, why do you gotta post about it on Instagram or Facebook?
Oh yeah,
I'm at this party at the club having a good time, bada boom, bada bing, there's the person I'm cheating with.
Yeah,
damn.
But you gotta post where you're at and who you're with.
Hey, don't forget to tag the location too as well.
Exactly.
That way she can find you. Hey, men are stupid, dude. You know that. Right?
No, men aren't. Some of us are not.
We are really stupid. We're really
a lot of us are like.
Not all
we
men
are like
stupid.
We're like Sherlock Holmes, right? Look, baby, I'm going to work.
No,
but I want to go to a party with my friends.
Randy,
you wilding right now.
We had a private investigator on last week.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah.
And I asked him the question. I asked him who's better at cheating, and he said by far women. Women are very deceiving. They
I
cover
believe
their
that
tracks.
100%.
They cover their tracks. They make sure that they're not going to get caught where the guy. Yeah,
we're good PIs. We're good investigators.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah. But if she wants to go to a party with her brother, number one, if you want to go to the party and say I'm going to be with my brother, don't tell me you're going with this dude who's you met on Hinge.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't tell me that.
Wouldn't a red flag throw up the fact that you need your brother there?
Well, look, the red flag
So
started.
you're saying to him, basically,
Right.
I can't trust myself by myself with this guy.
I know, but here's the whole deal. The red flag started when she said, "Oh, I met this guy on Hinge."
Yeah, that's true.
That's where the whole red
Yeah.
flag started.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. That flag was waving.
Yeah, I'm working. I can't go to a party, but you're going to go hang out with a guy who you met on Hinge. Oh, but my brother's going to be there. What if he's a friend of your brother's? What if your brother doesn't like me?
Yeah, that
You
part.
know, maybe your brother's setting you up with this guy.
Cheat on him.
Exactly.
Cheat on him. I never liked that guy.
Yeah, I never liked that
His
dude.
fucking eyes are too blue.
Yeah, and then he works too many hours to like provide money for you and stuff. Yeah, fuck that bastard.
Oh, man.
Go find a poor guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking, I feel.
No, hold on.
Hold on, Bob.
No, hold on.
Take a breath, Bob.
No, I can see her mind working. She wants to say something. Go ahead, Angela. Go ahead.
No, all I was thinking was he just needs to get rid of her. Honestly,
Yeah.
Okay.
he just needs to get rid of her.
Now
Either
go ahead,
fix
John.
the issue or get rid of her. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead, John. I'm sorry.
It's all about feeling comfortable, and if he doesn't feel he can trust her, God damn, the Hinge thing just keeps coming. I keep wanting to defend her in my head, but every time I do that, Hinge comes up, and I'm like, dude, fuck.
There's no defense.
Yeah, you can't argue with that. Yeah,
There's no defense.
Communication is key.
dude, I just have a lot of respect for married people, man. Dating today is just, it's a lot of nonsense. It's a game. It's two people that have certain needs and desires and everybody's got baggage and everyone's like, I don't want that baggage, I want this baggage, and I get it. Options are it's insane. I mean, what is it, Julian? What did we say was the odds on the dating apps? It's like 1 to what?
1 in
One
10,
woman
wasn't
to
it?
how many
Or
guys?
every 8, right?
Yeah, 1 to 8. I mean, you're 8 to one woman. Jesus Christ, man. It's just
You
like
got hit on 500 of them. That's what it is.
it's not like it was back. I mean, me and Bob, and Art too as well. I mean, we dated in our area, so it's like you try to date girls. I mean, I may have stretched out to Turlock at one point, which is 25 miles away.
Yeah,
that was long distance. That was like today. Long distance is 3,000. Yeah, my girlfriend's in South Africa.
Yeah,
no shit.
I've never been on a dating app.
Come on, Bob. Let's make Bob.
We can set that up.
I've never been on a dating app. Look.
We could set that up.
When I go out in public, I haven't been out in a while, but when I used to go out in public,
farmers only.
I like to do it
farmers only,
person on person. Okay.
Yo,
I like I said, I will walk up to anybody.
I'm the same way though.
Walk up to anybody and start a conversation.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I said, every great relationship starts with hello, how are you?
It's a story. You have to have that story.
But every great relationship starts with hello, how are you?
Yeah, the story of how I met your mom can't start with we met on Hinge.
we met on Hinge.
That don't sound good. No.
Hey, Ken, don't be hating.
No. I mean,
I know people who got married who met on Tinder.
Well, no. I get that part, but I mean, I cheated on my boyfriend with a guy I met on Hinge while I was dating this other guy.
The whole thing is,
that's a story you don't want to share with your kids, boss.
I understand. Look, I understand the dating apps and stuff and talking online, and you portray your emotions and thoughts while you type. Okay, I've always been the type of guy. I need to do it face to face.
Yeah, I need to see a face.
Because if we're having a great conversation, right, and we're telling each other about our lives and about what we like in life and everything else like that, looking into a person's eyes will tell you if they're truthful, if they're full of shit.
Yeah.
And I like
It's
that.
true.
Okay. I like looking in because look, the eyes are like the eyes are
the windows to the soul.
Windows to the soul, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell by the eyes, like I said, when a woman laughs, if she's into it, the eyes will dance while she laughs.
She could be faking it.
No,
I'm
you
kidding.
can't
I'm
fake with the
kidding.
eyes. Like, she can laugh, but if her eyes aren't dancing when she laughs, it's like, okay, I'm done with you because it's a fake laugh, and I'm sorry that I bothered you. I will move on.
Yeah,
but I prefer every conversation's face to face because you can see the emotion and their feelings in front of you. Because you can type for hours on a keyboard talking to
you could be a poet.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But you don't know how you can't see their face on the other side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, we've discussed this as far as, and I don't like grouping a whole generation into one little lump sum, but with millennials and not millennials, I'm sorry, Gen Z and Alpha, right? Alpha.
Yeah, alpha.
This we're dating, and I'm like, oh, really? How long you been dating? Oh, well, we just text back and forth, and they consider that a relationship, and for me, it's just like how everybody needs a physical connection or a physical touch. Being able to, we need to touch each other.
Yeah,
and I'm not being sexual, guys. Relax.
Right. No, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, and like when you hear these, like I'm dating somebody, and they're 3,000 miles away, and they consider that a relationship, and you see each other maybe once or twice, in a year. I don't get it, but let me ask you, Angela, because we talked about this before on the show, and it's about just the initial approach that a guy makes when he meets a girl at a bar. Let's just say bar. And do you feel like which generation, in your opinion, is? I'm sure you've been hit on every generation. Is hit on you. Who do you feel has the best approach?
It's either I don't know. It's hard to say because I feel like they all have their own special way of doing it.
Yeah.
They all kind of like the 20-year-olds. Well, they don't approach. The 20-year-olds don't approach.
Yeah, they don't.
Really?
They don't. No, because they'd rather do it through a
Well,
text
I don't want them
message.
to. Why would I want? I don't want. I don't need
longevity.
Them to
Longevity.
and then the 30-year-olds approach. Actually, I just don't get approached.
What?
At all. So I don't really know.
No, seriously.
I don't.
If I saw you in a bar.
Oh no! Hold on. Let me put my
Of course you would. Of course you would approach me.
Yeah, Angela's like,
you can come up to me like this.
Get the gong ready.
No, I wouldn't do that. Look, one of the best times of my life.
Oh my God, Angela, that was great.
From 93 to 96, right? I used to bartend. Okay. And when a woman came into a bar by herself, I would always be polite, and I would always ask her what she wants to drink. And after I gave her the drink, and I would always go, "What's your story?"
Yeah,
because women don't go to bar by themselves.
Yeah, that's a good move.
Unless there's an issue.
I hate that one. I'm so sorry. I dislike that one so much. What's your story?
Yeah,
I used to get that all the time, and it's always the older men. So that's how the older men approach.
Yeah.
Right.
It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I used to like it when I was younger, but in my 30s now, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know anymore. I've lived so many lives at this point.
I know, but see,
I would have told him, "Do you got a pad and paper?" Because it's going to be a long story.
By me saying that, I'm your bartender. Yeah. I'm your bartender. You come in by yourself. I get you a drink. When I go, "What's your story?" Okay,
you're doing the bartender.
Yeah, I kind of want to know, because are you going to be here for a long time or a short time? Now, if you're going to be here for a long time, after your second drink, I'm watering them down so you can drive home.
Yeah.
Okay. Because if you're going to be here because you're angry at a man, and I know you're going to be here for 5 hours, okay, I'm going to water your drinks down.
You bastards.
That's diabolical.
I want you to be able to drive home.
No, fuck that.
Okay. But also,
are you still charging her full price?
No, I would probably the last 2 drinks I would give her for free. Okay.
It's just water.
Yeah, but the whole deal is
just
it looks like
with
vodka.
A couple of rubies, you know.
But the only deal is, this is why older men probably ask this question, is we want to know.
Wu-Tang's for the children?
Yeah, that's who. Wu-Tang's for the children. We want to know where you're at and if you're okay.
Yeah. There's some nice guys out there.
And it's not like, we're eyeballing you to see, well, maybe I can score a younger chick. A lot of times, guys my age, it's like, where are you at? So we know how to approach you for a conversation.
That's cool.
Yeah, because if you hate it, leave me alone. Okay, fine. We'll leave you alone. But if you're in that state where you're in a bar alone and you're like angry or just or you're frustrated with something, you need someone to talk to. You don't know it yet.
You don't know
But
yet.
after
You
your
don't know
second
it
drink,
yet? That's so
no,
funny.
but seriously,
Yeah.
after your second drink, you're gonna
Yeah.
want. You've been there long enough. You want to talk to
You
someone.
want to open up a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, you want to open up because
Yeah.
because probably you're having a good time and you want to enjoy the good time, the good vibe around the bar.
Yeah.
So you got to get some things off your chest so you can keep having a good
Yeah.
time.
That's when Bob
Because
gets
if-
out from the back of
Yeah.
the bar and goes to the jukebox and puts money in it. And
Yeah,
puts on-
exactly.
Yeah.
No, but the
Cool in
whole
the
thing
gang.
is but the whole
do
thing
a little
is
dance.
as a
Yeah.
bartender, and you're in my bar, I don't need you angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need you to be enjoying the moment
Yeah.
so you can have a good time. Because if you have a good time, you're going to want to come back.
Yeah.
And you bring your friends.
Yeah.
But I don't want people in the bar who
That
are gonna
may
angry.
be interested in Bob.
No.
You used to do
Yeah.
the
Back in the day in the 90s,
back in the
I was
day.
smaller.
Uh,
I was, I had things going on. Life was good, right?
You do the Tom Cruise flip and all
No,
that.
seriously.
shit.
One night, this lady comes in.
Seriously.
It's a great story.
Go ahead and
It's a great
show.
story. This lady comes in. She has a drink. And she has another drink. And I finally said, okay, what's going on? What's your story?
There you go.
And she goes, well, I was supposed to meet a guy tonight, but he didn't show up. And she goes,
There you go.
he's married.
Oh.
I said, okay, well, so you're the side girlfriend. Now you're mad because he didn't show up. I go, seriously, do you ever think he's going to leave his wife? She goes, at this point, I don't know. So
Yeah.
I started talking to her. Another drink comes up. I bought it. And then as I set it down, there's a song from the 60s. It's like,
I told you, it's always music. with
there
Bob.
is. It's always music with Bob. And there's always a song that can relate.
Do a little dance.
No, I set it down in front of her. I said, look,
Get down tonight.
if you can't be with the one you love,
Down tonight.
love the one you're with.
Love.
And I'm right here.
Love will keep us together.
And that was a good thing. But if a woman goes to a bar by herself, trust me, we're just trying to
She's
figure
brave. For one, she's
out.
brave.
Well, she's brave, but
I
she's
used
probably
to
either
be that girl. He is right though. I
Yeah.
used to be that girl. That's probably why
Yeah.
I'm hating, because I used to be that girl. I would go in by myself, depressed as fuck,
right.
years ago.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to the depressed crew, bro.
All we're trying to do
Everyone's depressed.
is we're not. Some guys, well, the younger guys are basically there's our target. We're gonna see her naked. Okay? But then there are some guys who are like, look, you can't be angry at a bar because
I watched it. Me and Bob.
that's not good
Me
bar
and
business.
Bob we have
Yeah.
watched so many guys try
Yeah.
to make that approach to a woman.
And they're gonna get shot down.
They get
Yeah.
shot down. Then Bob goes over there and talks to him, and somehow Bob gets them to come to our table. I don't know how the fuck he does it, but
It's
Before
them
we know
jokes.
we got like 6
Yeah.
girls there,
It's
and we're
them
buying them
jokes.
drinks.
Yeah,
So
but
I don't know how he
It's
does it.
them jokes for
But that's the
real.
whole deal. Is
That Bobby Boogie.
is all we're trying to do is in a bar atmosphere is, especially me. Okay, I want everyone to have a good time because everyone's having a good
He
time.
is
in
a good
bar,
wig man. He is a
There
good
is no
wig
problems,
Yeah, I can
right?
see
But if
that.
people come in angry, there's fights or something.
man.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang
But a
for
single
sure,
woman
man.
coming in by herself,
you need to.
you got to figure out: is this going to be worth the effort to convince her it's not all that bad in life?
Yeah.
Hit him with that gong.
Okay, there are guys out here who just want to talk to you and enjoy life with
And
you.
then there's guys
And
like
li-
Bruce.
And then there's guys like Bruce who are like,
Yeah.
hey, pack
Shout
your
out
overnight
to-
bag, bitch. We're going.
Yeah,
Oh my
Bruce-
God!
Bruce
Shout
has
out
got-
Bruce, but that was
Bruce-
wild.
He's got a form you have to fill out before you leave his house.
Yeah.
Oh.
But all I'm saying is, I guess, I don't know what I'm saying,
Shout out
but
Bruce, man.
Yeah, we don't know. We know you don't know. Let's Angela.
go
How'd you? Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
I hope you come and do next week if you're available. And we're
Yeah,
gonna do
let's.
we're gonna do the Halloween special. So if you have any, what is it? I forgot that. Look, my brain just shut off. But horror stories for your area. What is that called, Bob? Come on.
Urban legend.
Urban legends. If you know any urban legends, because that's what we're going to kind of focus on. And
where do you live at?
Oh,
What
just-
town?
Oh, wait,
Okay, so I'm gonna head out.
hey,
Just kidding.
I want to know what region of the country you live in so I can relate to some urban legends.
Oh God!
That's so
Let's
funny.
go.
yeah, well, yeah.
Look.
I'm in
66
Tacoma. I'm in Tacoma though, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Shout out.
No, we have a
Seahawks,
site.
right? Shout
So
out
my
Seahawks.
address is.
What the fuck?
No, I don't want your. I don't want your address. No, we have a site. We watch cameras.
Hey, yo, you need
And
to
we have
chill,
a-
dude.
We have a
Seahawks.
site in Plymouth, Washington.
Yeah, we have a.
So
Yeah,
if we So if we turn the camera,
So,
I get a great picture of Mount Rainier.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Wow,
facts. So
that's
shout out
so
to
cool.
Seahawks.
Yeah, so we're going to do that Halloween special next week. We're going to talk about how Halloween started and some legends, and we're going to touch on some of the scary movies that we enjoy watching. And I have been watching a scary movie every night since October.
There you go. Fuck
And-
yeah,
Nice.
Johnny.
And I have not been
Festive.
scared. I don't know if I have gotten just desensitized by what is considered horror today.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna to this day, The Exorcist #1.
Yo, I saw that when I was a kid.
Only reason because I was the good little altar boy when that
I
movie
was-
came out.
I was 12 years old.
The good little Catholic boys that freaked the shit out
I
of me.
saw that at 12. Yes, that's freaky.
And the Paranormal Activity 1, 2, and 3 fucking scared the goddamn living shit out of me.
Same.
But everything else, I watched The Nun last night. That didn't freak me out. I watched all The Conjuring so far, and to me, I was never ever at a point where I wanted to grab a blanket or a pillow or was freaked out. And I don't like gore horror.
Yeah.
So
Have you ever
I'm
played a
not into
horror
the
game?
yeah, kinda.
Even the ones on the PC, they're actually really scary.
They're freaky.
They
I have
really
not looked at.
are. Horror games
Yeah.
are terrifying.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried
I'll
them?
have to check. I'll have to check those
Yeah.
out. But
I'm
yeah, it's
reading
going to be
your-
all scary
Your
movies.
wife's last comment.
Your wife's last
Pop
comment.
it up, pop it up.
I'll pop it up real quick before we head on out of here.
Dude, how you doing? Can I buy you a drink? Me, no, fine. Thanks, I'm married.
Happily.
Happily?
Happily, and happily. That's always the guys next. Are you happily married?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. My favorite is when she goes, "I have a boyfriend," and you go, "That's fine. I'm not jealous."
I'm not jealous. Yeah, I'm not jealous. But yeah, we're going to touch on horror. So, and I'm going to make sure I pronounce that correctly. Not horror, not horror. Horror.
Yeah.
Horror.
Horror.
Let's talk about them horrors.
I'm a horror.
Horror.
Yeah.
It should be a good show. Angela
Number
will
one
be
horror.
joining us. Thank you for
Angela.
coming on and sharing.
Thank you for having me. I had a great
yeah,
time.
this was fun having you on the
Thanks
show.
for coming on.
Having a female perspective
It's
on this
awesome
show.
having a female
on this show.
Did you enjoy my perspective?
Hell
I
yes, you
did.
did.
Well,
Okay,
it
cool.
helps, It
Definitely.
helps.
Yeah.
I mean, it helps the younger guys.
Yeah,
Not me. I'm 62. I don't give up.
yeah.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah,
give
I
a
mean-
fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't
Bob's
give
got
two
it.
fingers,
Bob's
Bob
already
says.
Hey, it's the hook.
The hook, line,
Bob
and
already
sinker.
knows everything. Bob knows everything.
Normally not like this. So
You're cut off.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Art
yeah.
Creed in the house.
Fuck Creed.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah, I rather listen to
Justin
some
Bieber.
Bieber, dude.
You're all cut off. You're all cut off at this point.
That shit-
Actually, I'm really good.
Yeah.
I only had
know.
you.
I
I'm
don't know.
good. I
This guy-
still got my
I
diet
saw him
Pepsi.
doing
I'm
some
good.
coke in
Bobby
earlier in the
Boogie, thank you,
bathroom.
Mr. Bobby Boogie. Thank
Yeah,
you,
thank you very
Mr.
much.
Hoochie Daddy in there. And Angela, thank you again. Thank you, everybody in chat.
Thank
We
you.
always love seeing you guys. And we'll see everybody next week. And horror. So, urban legends. Hey, and those guys out in chat, if you have some some urban legends that you want to share with us,
Yeah.
you can either email me or DM them in Facebook or share them with us live on the show. And it should be a good time. I'm kind of curious to see. I'll give you a heads up. I'm going to ask you what your first Halloween costume was that you remember. So keep that in mind.
Hey, Bruce, thanks for joining in, man.
Yeah, Brucey might come and join us one day.
I hope Bruce
Yeah,
does.
Bruce might come on
Man,
and join
miss
us.
talking to
I
you,
hope Bruce
Bruce.
does, man.
All right, everybody, wave goodbye to everybody out in chat. Wave goodbye to Angela. Thank you, Angela, for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Bye, guys.
Everybody next week. And let me hit the right button. Big shout out to all the hot moms out there from the boys here at the Afternoon Delight podcast. We see you, ladies.